Oh, that's not supposed to be on. There we go. Hey, thank you for the raid, Boozy Badger. I'm glad we managed to get in here and stream tonight after all. It was going to be a close call there. Welcome, Raiders, all 29 of you. I hope you all had a good stream. What were you guys playing? Are you guys still playing Fallout 4, I think, when I last saw? What was the name of the character in that? That Boozy was running around causing havoc in the alternate dimension New England towns.
As opposed to causing havoc in the real world, as he often does.
I hope you all are ready for the tropical adventure that we will be going on tonight. Oops. As I cut up my bed. That's a good start. We don't need this bed anymore. We're going to go get a bed on a wonderful tropical island.
Yeah, we've got a tropical island now. Screw this farm. We're going to forget about it, and then, except the animals, we're going to take all the animals with us, because
tonight was golf with friends.
I've heard good things about that game.
We'll try that at some point. That just seems like an excellent source of frustration.
Holy crap, Fox is bald.
Yes.
I forgot, right. It's been about a week for me in real time, but yeah, we've only done 2 streams now with you after you've been, shorn.
Yeah, shorn. I'm here until a copyright lawyer starts streaming. He is just less scruffy. He's not completely bald. Not yet. That hasn't happened yet.
He's about 5 pounds lighter.
Yes.
But he's lost a tribble from his face.
Well, let's get through the daily news report now that we have a double dose of it, with the island being at the end of it, the report.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Kazu 5, your #1 source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. And our special forecast for the Fern Islands region, it's going to rain all day tomorrow. Oh, well, there's that one little section over to the right that we know there's something different happens if it's raining. So we'll have to bring some gems over there.
Like the gem birds.
Yes, we'll have to just bring one of every single one of the gems that we have.
Good thing I've been saving at least one of every type, at least that I thought of. Oh, we've got a lot of maple syrup ready today.
I can hear the spirits whispering something to me. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Well, then maybe we'll get across that lava moat after all. Oh, I gotta go check on the wine.
Always. Excuse me.
Nope, still gold. Not iridium quality yet.
I am sleepy tonight, but yeah, Fox did talk me into. All right, I can hold out for a couple of hours to do a stream with you guys, because otherwise I'd just be watching stuff on YouTube anyway. So But if I'm yawning, it's just.
She starts yawning regardless as soon as we begin streaming.
That's
it's like
fair.
As soon as she is on camera, she will begin yawning. Pam,
Hey, honest, yeah.
Pam says, "Hey, I found this in a drawer somewhere. Thought you could use it." I love these just little. It's a battery, just things people find and then send to you. I don't know what to send.
Just a cherry bomb.
Yes. Here's an explosive for you.
Also, I would feel worse about the yawning, except it's not. It doesn't seem to be specific to any kind of meeting. If I've got meetings for work where I have to sit down and be on camera, or meetings like appointments with doctors and whatnot, I have to. No, the yawning is universal. So at the very least, yeah, it ain't you guys, it's me. It's apparently I cannot stand just being on camera on a computer without my lungs going, "Hey, we need more oxygen."
Case in point. It's like a Pavlovian response.
Honestly, at this point, I think it is. Anyway.
I guess I should unpause time, too.
Our coop animals are doing very well. About to go check on the barn animals.
Straighten up that spine.
Ow.
Yep. Shadow Wolf redeemed posture check.
My neck
Ready?
as well.
Sit up straight.
Pull up my faux lumbar support here with the pillow. Thank you, Dem Shadow Wolf.
But I may be yawning more than usual tonight because, yes, I was tired. I almost canceled tonight, but I'm good.
Oh, Hydration Nation from Raz.
Ready? Drink some water.
Because if you have not hydrated recently, I've recently
Make sure to
learned
do so.
how important it is, especially when you're...
It's good to drink some water, check your posture, release tension. Also, Malgy Monster has pointed out, Mandy, I learned something very important that's not a spoiler about the game. Can I share? Yeah, sure. Especially if it's not a spoiler, please do share.
Which
we are definitely well into the part of this game where I'm in uncharted territory as well, so I'm learning as we go. This is Fox's very first time playing Stardew Valley. We have gotten far enough into the game that I'm seeing new stuff that I've never played before too, so we ask, please no spoilers. No outright spoilers, but we do welcome hints. Like, you're welcome to, nudge us in the right direction and give us hints, or talk about the game. Just please no spoilers.
Yes.
We do like to try to figure it out on our own. And if we get stuck, we'll ask. So.
Like yesterday when I was like, oh, okay, we clearly need... It looks like water will... It's like Minecraft. You pour water onto lava, you have, like, rock that you can walk across. And I was like, if only we had some kind of container that holds water. And as I'm saying this, I've got a watering can in my inventory and didn't even think about it. And I was just like, I'm finding all of the golden walnuts, no problem. Except,
Oh, yeah, only we had some way of carrying water that we got at the very beginning of this game that was a core mechanic of this game, to carry water and be able to distribute water.
If you put a sea urchin in an aquarium, you can make them wear hats.
Are you serious? Malgy, are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, I love that because, of course, that's a reference to, in the real world, sea urchins, or at least certain types of sea urchins, will actually,
crawl into hats.
Like, yeah, they will, sea urchins in the wild will grab, like, a shell or a rock or something and hold it over themselves as a form of protection. Well, that means that sea urchins in captivity, the people, in zoos and conservation, facilities have learned that means if you give them a tiny hat, they will grab it and hold it over themselves, which looks adorable. So,
So that had to happen.
So, of course, that had to happen. People started 3D printing urchin-sized hats to just drop into urchin tanks just so, like, the sea urchins can grab it and put the hat on. Just, if you haven't seen it, just Google sea urchin hats, and it is the most adorable thing.
That has got to be one of the weirder things to Google. Is this 3D printer, is this 3D printing filament safe for sea urchins? It's just like... Right.
Well, it would just have to be not water soluble, really. Because they don't try to eat it, they just hold it.
All right,
oh my god, I think I've got a couple of sea urchins in.
Oh, Willie's open.
I don't, but I'm gonna fix that right now.
Wait, we had sea urchins.
We have them. I don't have them any in my aquariums. I'm gonna fix that right now and put a hat on one. Because if that's a thing, oh my gosh. Thank you, Malgy, for telling us, because that is an incredibly important update. Like, I needed to know that.
Okay. Yeah, Christina, there was a change of plans. We went through and decided, no, we are absolutely going to stream tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys for your patience. I was really dragging, and then Fox gave me a bit of a pep talk, and I decided, all right, I can do this. So, yeah, sorry for the back and forth like that. That's on me, but...
Oh, we thank you for joining for what time you can. All right, Snuffle, how many truffles have you found? Just the one. Well, we will be back to check tonight, I guess. Given that we have to go to the island now. And I don't think it's raining on the island today, correct? I'm pretty sure it yesterday.
Said tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure yesterday it said it was going to be sunny today.
Okay, I put a sea urchin in an aquarium. The only hat I have is the one that I'm wearing, I think. Do I have another hat?
Oh yeah, maybe we can get other hats.
Oh, I know. Like...
Oh, speaking of hats. Is there a sea captain's hat in the game?
Yeah, I'm just wearing it.
Oh, okay.
Because it came from winning the fishing contest.
Ah.
Which I did.
Does that mean
Christina
I can
points
buy a
out, hey
copy?
Fox, don't forget about going to the forest for your wife.
Oh, thank you. We
Your
even had
in-game wife.
Thank you very much, Christina.
There's even a
We
sticky
even
note.
have a sticky note, and I still would have missed it. So well, crap. I guess we're going to the island
can
a
do
little
it
later.
tomorrow because I've obviously...
Well, we want to go in the rain anyway because we want the stone. So we will
That's
see what
true.
Leia's going to teach me how to paint. We'll see how that
This'll be good.
cutscene works out.
I have tried to teach Fox how to paint in the past. Like painting a wall. Just using a roller and painting a wall.
I can patch walls
We
pretty well.
learned that
I
Fox
don't
is
paint.
excellent at patching walls. He's excellent at building. Like, put a drill in his hand is like putting a pencil or pen in my hand. Fox is fantastic at building things. But it'll be interesting seeing if he can learn how to paint in this game. Because in the real world, I handle painting. Anyway, I'm about to try out my sea captain's hat on this seer. Oh my god, it works!
Oh, I need to kill 2 hours. Let's go down and check that out.
Look at it! Oh my gosh, it's a little sea urchin wearing a sea captain's hat. It's so cute. I love it.
Oops.
Oh, it's so cute. Fox, look. Look at him.
I'm down here looking.
Look at him.
Is that a blobfish?
Yes, that's a blobfish down there.
Okay.
But also, there's a sea urchin wearing a sea captain's hat in my aquarium, and I love him. It's so cute.
Yeah, actually, Mandy, grab a screenshot of that for Twitter, as Dave.
Yes, I did.
suggests.
Hang on.
Adorkable.
Hang on. I have to get.
Well, I have to go get a sea captain's hat too. I should be able to buy it from the mouse, right?
I think you should. Just, it's so cute. Yes, I absolutely got a hang on. I got a screenshot. Fox said he has to kill time. I am going to put that screenshot on Twitter right now. Because, oh my god, that is so... Malgy, thank you so much. Malgy Monster, do you have a Twitter handle so I can credit you for telling me about this?
Yes, he does.
Okay, cool. I will make sure I find that.
I think it is just Malgy Monster. I know I've seen it before.
Okay.
Hat. I have 1 hour. She said at noon, right? I will just stop time
think so.
at noon. Just to make sure it doesn't mess up. But I've got to get... I want to be wearing the hat that I'm wearing in real life. And really sweet piece. Hats.
Twitter
Goodbye,
handle
hats.
is just Malgy Monster. Okay, cool. So I can credit that. Oh my god, so cute.
Eat spiceberry. No. Talk to vendor. Hat vendor. No. What the hell? Oh, I can't have anything in my hand when I talk to the hat vendor. A bowler hat? I don't own a bowler hat in real life. Set hat, earmuffs, delicate truck clip. There's a trucker hat, official's cap. I cannot buy... I will need you to, like, gift me a sea captain's hat, Mandy. Because it won't let me buy it. So that... what the hell? Where's my horse?
Hell the hell? What?
Oh, it's... You can make the horse completely disappear behind a bush. I was like, what the hell? Where did my horse go? Okay. Oh, crap. It's noon. Okay, time is paused. I'm running up top. I'm hoping
You
she
do
meant
that. I'm tweeting stuff.
in the... I hopefully did not have to be there in that 10-minute period. Why can't I get through here? A bunch of sea urchins dressed as the village people.
Oh my gosh, yes! Yes! Ah.
I can't get through here on the horse. No, wait.
The village urchins? The urchin people.
The urchin people.
Okay, so we need a firefighter's hat, we need a police hat, we need a
We
construction
have the official's
cap,
hat.
and...
Wait, where is...
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, this isn't Cinderset
Y'all help me
Forest.
out. Village people, it's firefighter, policeman, construction worker, and...
Oh, I was already in the zone. I was in the zone.
Sorry. Carry on, Fox.
For a second there, it looked like I was... They were... Leia, how much longer will this be? Oh, God, she... It's, what is it? Still, not still painting. It's, my knees are quivering, my thighs are whimpering, and I've lost all sensation in my foot. Maybe we should have gotten a pose laying down. Just keep perfectly still, Marty, no squirming. We have photographs for stuff like this. Hey, Fox, what style do you think I should do? I'm up for anything. You're just starting and her foot is already falling asleep. Classic country portrait, a colorful retro pop art, or a minimalist modern approach. You know, I mean, classic country portrait seems most appropriate for painting a farmer, especially in Stardew Valley, so I'm gonna go with the portrait. Paint her like one of your French girls. Stick with the classic look, huh? Yeah, I think Marnie will appreciate that. I do too. How's yours coming along, stick figure? It's a masterpiece of fine art. I'm trying my best, or it looks like chicken scratch. I'm gonna go with it's a masterpiece of fine art because it absolutely will look like chicken scratch. Wow, I like your confidence. Who knows? Maybe you'll become the next Lupini. Can't wait to see it. Make me look good. Shush. Now, don't forget the techniques I taught you. Broad strokes, hold the brush like so. Splat, splat, splat. Now we're speed painting. What do you think? Wow. That means whoever did the mod for this had to do little portraits for every single one of the characters too. Or for, at least for Marnie, now that I think about it. I love it. That's going up in my room. Let's see how terrible this one looks. Now, let's see what you've got, Fox. That bad, huh? It's interesting. Face. Describe 2020 in one word. It's a different kind of approach, that's for sure.
Okay. Let me see.
Make an NFT of that. It looks like if Marnie and Homer Simpson had a love child. You can make both of these in your room. It looks like, what was this, the St. Christopher redesign where they're like, hey, update this, and they just completely
repair
destroyed
this
it.
photo or repair this painting, and they made it so much worse.
Fox, why don't you go ahead and keep yours? It might be nice to own your first ever painting, you know? I thank you, Marnie. My first painting.
Honestly, I'm with Raz. For your first ever painting, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Okay. Time is unpaused.
And I have tweeted the screenshot of our sea urchin wearing the hat.
Did you get another hat?
No, because it's really more important, honestly, that my sea urchin should have a hat than that I should have a hat. I will get another one, but
yes.
It's more important that the sea urchin has it.
Well, I'm going to switch over to the official's cap, because that's what I'm wearing in-game.
God, he's so cute. Malgy Monster, thank you so much for telling me about that. That was... like, I think the game would have been unplayable had I not known about that little update. Thank you so much. You have no idea how happy I am to have a little sea urchin in a sea captain hat. Oh my god, he's so cute! Perfect.
Why did I go the long way to town?
And just in case folks didn't hear my earlier cutesy rant, and or you just joined us, just Google sea urchins with hats. It's adorable in the real world too. I love it. And apparently pretty good enrichment. I know the first time I heard about that, it was from a group of people who worked at an aquarium where they happened to have a staff party where one of the bottles of alcohol had a little hat on it as like a holiday promotion. And so as a joke or whatever, like the hat ended up falling into the sea urchin tank. And they noticed one of the urchins grabbed it and put it on. And so they went, wait, what? Oh wait, that makes sense. And so they just kind of left it there. And they noticed over the next couple of days, like it would like pass hands, and the urchins just kind of loved putting on this little hat, so they started giving them other hats to put on, and I love that was the apparently that was the intro to a new type of enrichment.
Did you just sell truffles?
No,
Okay.
I skipped over truffles. They are going into the oil makers right now.
Alright, well, I've got this.
But
damn
yeah,
thing, so-
I just... It's so cute.
Oh, let's go find out if... So we've got this... What was it? Gourmet salt?
Like I said, apparently it's an instinctive behavior similar to octopi and other sea critters where they will find something rigid and like hold it above them as a form of protection. And it just turns out that if you give them something rigid that happens to look like a hat, it's adorable when they do it.
Oh, right, there are slimes here. Get away.
You know, similar to giving like hermit crabs really cute colored shells and stuff. Christina's asking, would you like any walnut hits?
What am I supposed to do with this salt then? I thought for certain giving the gourmet tomato salt back to this person would be a goal. No walnut hints just yet because we still have to go to the volcano and water our way across that. Whoops.
I will probably join you the next day.
And slime's
I'm
not-
taking care of a few things in town today.
Dwarf Scroll 3. Huh. Taking care of things in town. What is there in town to take care of that's more important than a tropical island?
Very little, but...
Who's the chef in the original city? I guess maybe you could take it to the pub.
Who is the chef in the original city? That's Gus.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Gus would probably appreciate some kind of gourmet stuff like that.
Oh, that was simple enough.
Good thinking, Brighttail.
Wait, how much of this can I do?
I'm also just, I'm taking care of the animals and doing stuff and catching up a little bit on things that I've been, a little bit lax on since we found, the island last time we played, and now that's really exciting, but I'm like, okay, but we still have a farm to take care of, so hang on.
Is there something over there?
There is a hint that Fox, you may want to empty your inventory before going across. Oh, so okay, the watering can is working though.
Oh, yes. No, wait, wrong way. Yeah.
Dude, nice. Oh, wait, where's my axe? I think, damn it.
You want to empty your inventory before going across.
I think I left
Well,
my axe with the
unfortunately,
blacksmith
it's a bit
to
late for
upgrade,
that.
like
Ah.
weeks ago and just
What
never got around to
Are
it.
you? Pick on. Oh. You're made of rocks. What the hell? Run away! Oh, good. There are bombs
Whoa!
and things shooting at me. What the hell was that?
Also, oh my god, you guys, the new slimes are so cute. Look at them.
Stop shooting at
They're
me,
fluffy
fire
with
monster.
little stripes.
There's slime mold.
I think I heard people say they were called tiger slimes. But really,
Okay.
they look like they're fluffy
Oh,
little,
no.
floofy little jerboas just hopping around. I love them.
Oh, you have to come in here with a whole bunch of water or
Oh,
be able
goodness.
to dig around it, I guess.
That might be why there was a little water pool at the beginning of this, so that you could
so you can come
refill.
back. Ah.
Hmm.
Are you aggressive? No, you run away. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Nope, you come back up. Okay, I got cinder
Wow.
shards. I
Fox.
bet cinder shards are one of the things that you have to turn in for the rock, whatever it is. Oh, it breaks. Does anything else break?
You found I like you found like one of the more chaotic new dungeons for us to go through while I'm just like doing farm chores. La da da. Farm chores.
Can you break through the... Wait, what? Oh, I go around it.
Sea urchins and hats. Oh my god, so cute. Oh right, I needed to see if I can get another hat. I'm gonna go do that now.
Pineapple seeds. Okay.
Ooh, I love pineapple. God, pineapple is so good.
What is this weird machine up here? Something else to break. Why are there so many weird machines in this place? Full door. Okay. Sure. And more tunnels. Okay, so you don't go down in this one. You just go across. And they don't have bats. They have fire monsters. Elementals. Stop coming out of an angle. Why is it still hitting me? Is this iron? Inventory full. Yep. This is why I was... Well, you know what? I have to eat something anyway, so... Eat algae soup. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Algae.
Delicious.
I would say that sounds gross, except that, apparently the broth of miso soup...
It's essentially algae?
Basically, yeah. Like, people are like, no, it's seaweed, but, the miso broth, at least traditionally, I think, is made from boiling, among other things, kombu, which is a type of kelp, and...
Oh, so it is different levels.
Nori, or at least a lot of the stuff that is sold as seaweed sheets, is actually a type of algae. They're both delicious, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Like, the scientific classification of what is seaweed, what's kelp, and what's algae is a thinner line than you might think.
Okay, so instead of going up, these are instead of stairs leading down, or ladders rather, these are stairs leading up as we are working our way up into the volcano. Good to know. No, you get away from me. I need a better sword. What is this? Galaxy sword. Oh, great, another one. I wonder if you could put out the fire things with a watering can. Let's find out. Crap, I can't get close enough. Can I cancel? Nope. I can waste a bunch of water, though. Go me. Ah, crap.
Yeah, I bought you a sailor's cap.
Okay.
And a couple of other caps that I'm going to put on more sea urchins in my aquariums now that I know that I can do that. That's so cool.
Punt. Wow, they go sailing. A whole lot too fire.
I'm way more amused by that than I probably should be. But they're so cute, you guys.
I wonder how many levels of this dungeon there are. Because it's pretty clear that you obviously do need to go back for water. So you have to come here like super early, or... I don't know, I was really expecting to get some walnuts when I came right across that first one. You can't put out the fire monster with water, unfortunately. Well, thank you for saving me the damage from that, because that certainly would have hurt. Inventory full. That's not acceptable. Then I will just have to eat a spice berry. Wait, what do spice berries do? Okay. Are they bad for me? No. Oh, look at all that. Ow. I'm not certainly gonna get it. These things have so much health. Bad tiger slime. Stop existing. Alright. Dig through this. It's 10 o'clock. I gotta be getting home. Oh, that's iridium. Well, I guess I'm eating the other spice berry. That was a lot of iridium. That was an entire bar of iridium. Oh, no, no, right. These things come after you. That's okay. Stop. Wow, that was a critical hit. 246. Is it ever coming back? I just smash brothered that thing straight off the screen.
Sorry, I've got now. Oh my gosh, I've got two little urchins with head bows. They're so cute.
Hi, Grilson. We will soon be back to Sea Captain Fox. Oh, crap.
So cute.
Where did you come from? Glad I saw him.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, yeah, no, every aquarium now has to have a new sea urchin and a new cap. That is a rule.
God, here comes another one. Are sweet peas good for you? I guess so.
So cute.
Can I slash you through the corners? No.
Cannot stand it. It is so cute.
Get out. Yeah, I should not have come here alone. I really expected that was just like a puzzle that you had to use that mechanic to get across the river, and then, you know, you would be good to go. And get some walnuts, and then. Christina, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for
the
being around.
chips.
Really
Oh, I think
appreciate it, and glad you could join us for the time you could. Thank you for putting up with me just basically freaking out over how cute sea urchins with hats are. So cute.
Oh, crap.
Look at him. Oh, I have 2 sea urchins in hats and 2 sea urchins with bows now. They're so cute. I can't stand it. Oh. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I am not going to cry over how cute pixelated sea urchins are. I might, but...
Mandy is still back on the farm, playing with sea urchins. She did not come across the... Oh, that wasn't fair at all.
In fairness, I was doing productive things as well. Fox went over to the island today to check out things. I had other things to take care of, and then Algae Monster pointed out that if you put sea urchins into aquariums in the game, you can also give them hats to wear, and that became my entire day. Naturally. Because, oh my gosh.
Wait, is there a bed in this camp? No. It's probably something you unlock where you can, like, turn in cinder shards, which I
will
don't
be
believe we've seen
helping
cinder
Fox
shards.
look for walnuts on the island tomorrow.
Hey, Chillis, thanks for joining us.
Or, like, tomorrow in game. Tonight in, like...
Have a good one.
Oh, thank you so much for stopping by.
Can I get home in time? I don't think I will. Yes. Nope, skip this. I need to get home soon. Yeah, probably something bad happens if you,
I mean, you can stop time.
I can. But for people who can't, actually, I'm going to stop time.
I was gonna say, you're gonna stop time because at 2 a.m. you'll pass out.
Because we don't have the return scepter yet, because that is 2 million. I guess I could have just used the farm totem.
I was gonna say, it's probably a good idea for us to go to the island with a farm totem.
It's probably a good idea for us to go to the island with a chest. We already built a chest there, and drop off a bunch of stuff. But
Likely.
well, Pebbles, how did you enjoy your day at the beach?
There's sand in my hooves.
Pebbles don't
Oh,
care.
Fox, your sea captain's hat is in the chest that's inside your house.
Oh, thank you.
Like, just to the right of your entryway.
All right, now I got emeralds over there, so I guess I want to hold on to that.
I'm sorry, I just looked down at my screen where I put my character to bed. I just looked down at my screen where now I've got multiple aquariums with urchins with hats in them, and it's just so cute. I gotta say, I love that, you know, number one, I love that Stardew Valley is a game where the developer has put a ton of work into really substantial updates that once you buy the game, the updates all are free. So super kudos for substantial gameplay updates for no extra cost. But I also love that they include little things like this. Like, in this new update, sea urchins can wear hats too. It's just, it serves no purpose, but it just makes me so happy. I love it when when people, pay attention enough to their games to make them immersive enough to include things that have no gameplay purpose, but are just fun and cute.
Wait, what did I? Oh, right. Official's cap. No official's cap. Put on. See a captain. Cap. See captain cap. Official cap.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Cap, go back. Okay, switch cap. Switch back cap.
Switch cap. Cap switch.
The official's cap is actually way more sturdy. Like my real life one is way more sturdy. But
Yeah, this is like, we should get like an actual, I think, Maybe we should get an actual captain's cap.
Mariner's cap.
Yeah, because that one's. I mean, it's a costume version.
Yeah, this is like the one you would. What makes this? This doesn't even have a name on it.
It's like a Party City version.
Yeah. For those of you who have Party Cities,
Oh,
it's a party store cap as opposed to the officer's cap that we have was for our
yeah,
police,
the officer's
our
cap was from an
Zootopia
actual like
costumes.
officer supply
Yeah.
company.
So they're Class B uniforms. They were a little
Not
too
the best,
realistic,
but
which made for interesting going to conventions because everybody thought we were cops, except for cops, because real cops know nobody wears that color. The color associated with police officers is rarely worn by any police department anywhere anymore.
it's also real cops knew we were fakes like from the first glance.
They thought it was funny.
Actually, more than anything, the real cops like would shoot the breeze with us and chat. But other people would think we were real, which was sometimes a problem, where we would have to be like, no, we're not cops. Although, more often than not, I feel like we used that power for good. I will say, as, as a woman that likes cosplay and whatnot, wearing a cop uniform cosplay at a convention, I have never felt safer and, less creeped on than when I was wearing that costume.
Hello, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Evelyn, have some bread.
It's nice of her.
Iridium takes more than overnight to...
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, number one, I had so many fewer creeps because most of the creeps took one glance and thought I was a real cop and wouldn't approach me. The people that did approach me were the ones that were not creeps.
I mean,
so I had a lot of cool conversations. Like, I'm not saying like, "Oh, men are terrible." Like, no, I had a lot of really cool conversations with people, and it was just.
There were a couple unique situations where we had to.
And I will say I did have, and I felt kind of good about this, I did have a few other women in cosplay sometimes strike up conversations with me, specifically because me being in a cop costume was a deterrent to a creep they were trying to get away from. So that was nice. I'm sad that it took that, but I am saying, like, the people, it wasn't that people, like, oh, wear a cop costume because you're unapproachable. I'm like, no, wear a cop costume because cool, good people will still approach you and chat with you. And I met some great people. But the creeps will take one look at you and go, meh. So, yeah. Anyway. Fox, you were saying, I rambled a little bit there.
I don't remember what I was saying. You'll have to remind me of what I was saying.
Oh, bugger. Oh, it came in handy in certain situations you were talking about.
No, I said, that's right. It presented some unique challenges because we were set up, for those of you who don't know, when we were going to conventions, we would set up, because I own a police cruiser that I shouldn't have been able to get as a single owner, we decided to capitalize on that and make it part of our costume. So we went as Zootopia.
We had a very convincing recreation of this was the year the Zootopia came out, very convincing recreation of the Zootopia police uniforms and cruiser.
And I figured, we might as well fake arrest people, let them have it, take pictures of them getting arrested or recorded or what have you.
We just had the car, and then we had a lot of requests. Honestly, we had a lot of requests for them saying, like, can you pretend to arrest me? And we were like,
well, no, I mean, let me finish, because we didn't actually have a lot of people saying, can you arrest me? We had a lot of people that were steering clear of us because they thought our costume, to me, knowing what I know about police and police departments, it was the same thing as another cop looking at us and going, they're not cops. I mean, I had a rhinoceros on my badge or on my shoulder, and there was a big Z across the side of my car. None of that looks like
any of the... It didn't look at all like the local police uniform. It didn't look like any of the surrounding jurisdictions.
Yeah. I mean, were we, police officers from Zaltimore? I mean, it was very clearly Zootopia, and anybody that knew Zootopia knew it. But most people, though, it doesn't matter. It's like this, you just look at something and you don't take in the full picture. You just take what you want to take from it. And we were in the back corner because I wanted a little extra room back there. And it was easier to get the car in and out of the back of the convention hall there, at least at Katsucon. We were out front at...
No, it was also Katsucon. One year we were out front. The next year, they got us back into the dealer's hall, and we were in a back corner.
I was talking about furthermore.
Oh.
But thanks for interrupting me.
Sorry.
We put the car wherever we can get it, depending on the year, because the idea of bringing the car in came up rather late, and Katsucon couldn't get us inside the convention hall the first year. There were no vendor had ever brought a vehicle to Katsucon before, so they were like, I think we can do that. We know the Gaylord National Convention Center can certainly support that. They bring in like trucks. They have expos for...
They have car shows.
Yeah, car shows, truck shows, like all sorts of things. But the problem was everybody just looked at they thought we were security. They thought for some reason they had cops in the vendors hall in the back right-hand corner, so nobody would come near us. And we had to put up signs that were like, it's just cosplay. You can come up and talk to us and you can get pictures with the car. Yes, you can get in the car. It's supposed to be fun. That's what we're here. We are guests of the convention. We're here to entertain you. Please come up and, like the worst thing that we could
Not
possibly...
real cops. Please say hi.
But and the thing is, it didn't matter. Nobody would even get close enough to read the damn sign that said it was cosplay. So I had to go up and I'd have to start approaching people and basically like, hey, we're guests of the convention. We're not cops. Would you like to get, I'd have to like start offering, would you like to get fake arrested? And you can get pictures and send them back to other people and be like, send bail money or something like that, just to freak them out for a little bit. And then say, hey, it's part of the convention. I went to Katsucon and all I got was arrested. And the thing is though, as soon as you get one person, it's like, yeah, that sounds like fun. The rubbernecking begins. Like, nobody that would come anywhere near the car would, before that started happening, suddenly a crowd would form. Because it was like, oh, someone's getting arrested. What? Oh, let me come over. And everybody would just start filming, like, what's going on? And then once we uncuff them and let them go and shoot the shit for a little bit and joke about it, other people are like, wait, what's going on? And I'm like, we're guests. Would you like to be arrested too? And then you would get this revolving door of people doing that. But the problem is, it would form a complete circle around the car to the point that people coming in for the front door, because we were at the very back from when the front door came in, you'd be able to see the flashing lights and stuff, but an entire crowd would form to the point that you couldn't anymore. And then that crowd would die down and I'd have to repeat the cycle. The good part was it allowed us to get breaks, because when the crowd went away and we were like, okay, I need a break or I need to eat something or we've got a panel coming up, nobody would come near you again because everybody that didn't know just thought you were a cop again.
This was part of why we started monetizing it, where we started saying, hey, people seem to like these photos. So we cut a deal. We basically talked to the people that were running these conventions we were at and said, hey, you guys are sponsoring a specific charity, right? Can we help out with that? Yeah. And so Fox and I started doing arrest photos for charity, where we said, donate what you want, or, no minimum, no maximum, but hey, if you want to get a photo with the car or being fake arrested, donate to the convention's charity. So, and I'm glad that we did that because, oh my gosh.
Yeah, anybody could take photos. If you wanted us
if you just wanted a picture of the car, that was free.
Yeah, or to get in the car and take a picture of being in the car.
That was free.
If you wanted a picture of us
arresting
arresting you, that was $5, I want to say, for the charity.
First, yeah, I think most of all, we never technically had a minimum because we didn't want to turn people away, but the suggested donation was $5 because we didn't keep any of it. If you put $5 in our can, we took that and turned it straight over to the charity. So.
And then I think it was a certain amount more to go through the entire, because I wound up going through the entire like, please step towards the vehicle, place your hands on the roof of the vehicle, spread your legs,
If they wanted
do
to
a
take
full
a video,
pat down
Fox
and do the
would
full
do the
video.
entire
You have the
thing.
right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you by the court. These are your rights. Do you understand them as I've read them to you? And I actually got an update on that because Prince George County, who handles
Maryland, when we were
where the Gaylord was,
yeah,
for Katsucon, they came over and talked to me about it. And I'm like, hey, while I got you here, because they thought it was cute to have the cop car there and our little police desk stand.
Yeah.
And I'll tell how we met him. But let's go to why don't we go over to the island?
Let's go to the island.
While I'm BSing.
I will give, because I also saw Kitogi asking.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that too.
Okay. I'll let you.
So while we're sitting there, we're during one of our breaks, or like I told you about, all the people had gone away from the panel, or not the panel, from the
car, and we had a couple of minutes to, because the entire
that's right,
time,
we were prepping for the panel.
Yeah, Fox was doing most of the photos. I started taking like tickets and numbers, so I was handling all the money and stuff. It was mostly Fox was doing most of the arrests. I stepped in. Oddly enough, most of the time I stepped in if they requested a female officer, I would step in, but otherwise Fox had way better like camera presence, so he was handling that.
Hey Mandy, why don't you get some rocks since it's raining at the island today?
Go get some rocks?
Stones.
Oh!
Gems.
Gems, thank you. Crystals, yes.
So anyway, we're sitting here. I remember distinctly standing behind the front desk, the quote front desk, the mock-up front desk that we had for our Zootopia Police department, and I'm looking at my tough book where we have our panel notes, trying to go over it so that I'm ready to go up on stage here very shortly. And for those of you who have never been to a merchant's hall in any convention, you have the aisles that you walk down, and then you have the stands, and there's tables all around, and it's just understood you don't walk out of that aisle.
You don't walk behind somebody's table.
Yeah, and there's generally tape on the ground. You don't do that. So it's just understood. And I'm sitting here looking down, and nobody's coming. If nobody was near us, nobody would come near us. Nobody would walk up to the table. It was just, we'd gotten into that rhythm. So I'm looking down at my tough book, reviewing my notes, and I see a pair of boots walk past me in the corner of my eye, and they're walking behind the table. And I'm like, who is the ballsy weeb that thinks that is walking not only behind the Merchant's Hall table, but walking past the fake cops at the Merchant's Hall table? And I glance over and I see gray pants, and I'm like, okay, what is he even cosplaying? Is this some like Nazi anime cosplayer? And I turn around and I look and I realize that's not a fake gun. Because I saw him go to my right, and then he walked behind me, and I glanced over at my left, and as I'm coming up, I see the Glock on his hip, and I went, that's not oh, okay. Well, no, I can't think of a better place for him to be than at the fake police station. As I look up, and it's a Prince George cop, and he's just like, hey, how you doing? And I'm like, I can't even give you shit for that. This says police station, so yeah, you're in the right spot.
Sir? I love that he just walked behind our station.
Yeah, he's just I'm supposed to be here. Okay.
One of the things we did get a lot of questions about the cosplay that we had, where they're like, "Are you allowed to wear that? Are you impersonating?" And I'm like, one, no, and two, one of the things I pointed out, which I love because you brought that up, that's a real Glock. The belts that Fox and I wore with that costume were missing a specific piece, and it was a piece.
Yeah. And, well, I did have a holster. I did have a holster. I put a glue gun in it for cosplay repair. And we put that up there. It was like, if you need a glue gun, come down and visit the Zootopia Police.
Yeah, we did like
We're
costume
packing.
repairs. But I mean, hey, it was accurate. Zootopia cops don't carry guns. But I love that that's how you realize the whole like, who the hell are you? That's a real gun. Hi, hello, officer. And I love that he just walked behind our thing. He was really cool, too.
Yeah, he was the one I actually asked. I was like, hey, while you're here, let me make sure I'm doing this right. And I went through the whole routine that I just read to you. And he goes, no, that's all pretty accurate. The only thing, we don't say spread your legs anymore. We say spread your feet. It's just a PR thing. It's
Which, that's fair.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. But yeah, and Katogi said, didn't the Alexandria Police Department come to check what you were doing at Furthermore? I actually contacted it used to be Captain Trace, but that's changed. I personally contact the police chief in any area that we go through, and oh no, I didn't check the weather. Thank you, Brito. I contact the police chief to let them know what we're doing before we enter their jurisdiction, and it's just sort of I've never had any of them. They're like, okay, it's on private property, right? You're not driving around on public streets, so
it's a courtesy thing. But yeah,
it's a courtesy thing. And in that one, Furthermore was Reston Police, and I said Prince George's County at Katsucon.
Yeah, because Katsu's in Maryland. It was Prince George. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, they did. I mean, Furthermore, also these places also tend to they either hire cops off in their off time. And Furthermore, I know at least at one point was like, hey, we're buying pizza for all the cops. So at least at one point in the night, a whole bunch of cops showed up. But they absolutely, they like the car. They like inspecting it and looking it over. We've also
frankly, sometimes we were the excuse for cops that were on duty and were having a quiet night to be like, I'm gonna go check this out. That's pretty cool. So,
Astralika, that's a new name. I don't remember seeing in chat before. Welcome, Astralika. Yeah, as long as you don't have the exact details, as long as you don't have the word police, you're generally okay.
You're generally okay. Don't have the word police. Don't have an actual, it helps not to have an actual gun. And really,
it's all based on the state laws. Where you're going matters.
Right. We were always on private property, and if we left private property, it was like all the patches, everything else came off of the uniforms.
Yeah.
So.
As a matter of fact, I've gone to. Oh, actually, perfect. I'm glad somebody's making use of the Twitch notifications on our site. Astralika said they peeked in to see if the comic had an update and was like, what? Twitch notification? Okay, I'll peek in. Well, welcome.
Astralika, thank you so much, and welcome. We're so glad to have you.
Welcome to Kazu 5, your #1 source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. Looks like a storm is approaching, thunder and lightning is expected. And our special forecast for the Fern Islands, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow, so we do have to get down there today. And the fortune teller says it's another good day. We are just a string of good days. I think it would have been Fairfax County PD for Furthermore. It was, yes, that's all Fairfax County. It is the Reston station. So I can't just inform an entire county's worth of police stations. I have to inform the district. And
Astralika and anybody else who's joining us.
We're talking about cosplay we've done.
Fox and I had a fairly realistic Zootopia Police Department cosplay, including we dressed up Fox's car like the police cruiser. And we're just kind of chatting about some of the stuff that went on behind the scenes when we did convention appearances with that car. Including, we did courtesy calls to the local police departments to let them know what we were doing. And I feel like we hit a really good balance with that costume.
Thank you for the
75
subscription,
tier 1
Raz.
sub to Astrolika. They have
Oh,
given
Raz,
4
thank you
gift
so
subs in
much.
the channel.
Enjoy the emotes.
Thank you.
When are you going to... when are you adopting new pets so we can stop having the virus? She did. She has adopted at least one new pet.
I have adopted one new pet since I posted that comic. Shadow Wolf is referencing the comic that is on... Wait, Fox, what's the command? Bang comic? Or bang...
Yeah, bang comp.
Hey, I got it right. I'm still learning how to use Twitch.
And Astralika, as somebody else that's new, and anybody else that's still here from the raid.
Just Astra
Bang
is fun.
Discord
Oh,
if you guys use Discord.
Oh,
which
yes,
hopefully
please, we would
Microsoft will not be buying.
We would love to have you join us.
Okay, Cinder Shards.
Yeah, Shadow Wolf is referencing the most recent comic that I've done. I am sort of, by the way, guys, I am sort of like banking a few, hopefully more and more comic ideas. I really do want to get back into drawing comics. I'm sort of giving myself some space to
we need to start having
recover from last year and this year, and oh my gosh. But, you know, just letting you know that no, Curtailed comics are not dead. Nobody
said they were.
Just letting them know. Anyway, Astra is, or I'm sorry, Shadow Wolf was referencing the most recent comic, so if you don't get it, you can click on that link to curtailedcomic.com to get it. Mandy, when are you adopting the new pet so we can stop having the virus? Unfortunately, I am a responsible pet owner, so I can't adopt that many rodents at once in the real world. But I did...
You should grab a watering can while you're here.
But, like, 2 weeks ago, I did actually, get and adopt, a new hamster. My other hamster, Ted, passed away a few weeks back, which, that's sad. Bow your heads. But I went and checked out, and I have a nice big aquarium, and I have all the equipment and stuff to have a new hamster, so I did go and adopt a new hamster. Elder Shadow, thank you so much for that cheer. Wow.
Yep, much appreciate. I'm
Wow,
getting the
thank
stream
you.
boss there in there healing again. Whoops, I misclicked.
Oh yeah, I still have to learn how stream boss work. Anyway, I have a new hamster. He is well,
Before you go on that any further,
Sorry.
where are all the stones you said you were saving? Because
a lot of them are, I think, actually, I was heading back down to my,
okay, just
house.
bring them with you. Bring an assortment because we're going to need them to try
Gotcha.
to get whatever that unlocks.
Gotcha. Let's see.
What do I need?
Here,
1, 2, 3,
opal,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
aquamarine, an emerald, a ruby, a topaz, frozen tear, an earth crystal.
Yeah, and I guess we should bring something for... Christina, no, we didn't find any walnuts. We were just talking about being fake police and how
We were
the
talking about
police...
costumes, and then
Oh, why do I have all of these jams?
vaguely shortly about me getting a new hamster.
You may resume that. Okay.
Oh, but yes. New hamster. Yay! There'll be more photos when I can get them. I've only had him for about a
Coming
week,
from.
so he's still very shy, which means it's hard to get photos of him. It's doubly hard to get photos of him because his fur is mostly black.
He's a tuxedo hamster.
He's a tuxedo hamster.
Oh, yes,
Like-
the salt.
I don't
Gus get there.
like. I don't want to call the pet shop a liar, but I think they're a liar. I asked about their dwarf hamsters,
True.
and
Malgy Monster just
Hey, hype
gifted
train.
1 subs.
Thank you, Malgy.
oh, thank you so much, Malgy. That's awesome. I asked
Ooh.
about their dwarf hamsters, and he went to show me their
I guess we're gonna salt
quote-unquote winter white dwarf hamsters, which winter white, by the way, is a specific species of dwarf hamster. I was sort of equipped to adopt any kind of dwarf species, so I was like,
Malgy Monster cheered
Let's check it out.
X500.
Uh-oh, Algae Monster is the new stream boss.
ooh,
I've tried.
all hail the new boss. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I've
Dave
tried.
underscore list to cheered X100 hype train.
You know, with all this coming down to the beach and getting all the forage on the... Wow.
Innes
that train rolling.
7735
Right?
cheered X100
Wait, do I
hype
have a
train.
train conductor's hat?
I don't think you do.
I don't think I do. I think I need to buy one of those, too.
we should get a train conductor's hat.
Yeah, especially for the hype train.
Eldar Shadow 86 cheered X1000.
I should see if I already have one.
I knew
Somewhere.
that would not... Elder Shadow was not going to let that stand for very long, at least not without some points back.
Thank you guys so much for your support, by the way. We really appreciate it. That's never required,
Always appreciated.
always
Oh,
appreciated.
you're already
Thank
there.
you so much.
Crab. Bloop. Wonder if you can catch the crabs. Ahoy! Skip. Get me over there.
But yes. When I went to go adopt my hamster and he pulls out the tank that's labeled Winter White and shows me a pair of hamsters that are jet black. I was like, well, I mean, I don't want to call you a liar, but... I think he's actually a Campbell's dwarf hamster. He's adorable and I love him. And I did go with naming him Forest so that he's a Black Forest ham. Or a Black Forest truffle when he, like, curls up.
I like how it says Raise Al Dazar as opposed to Razzle Dazzle. It makes you sound like you're the mentor of Batman. Ra's al Ghul or whatever his name was.
Oh,
Where you need to come to the right here with the rocks.
Oh, yes, thank you. I got distracted trying to remember Batman's thing, but I'm a Marvel kid, not a...
Well, it's not Cinder Shard.
DC kid.
Or maybe it doesn't make a noise when you get the right shard up there.
Well, I'm reading what he says before I try to... When dark clouds cry, begin your quest to seek the fabled gem birds 4. Each day, one north, south, east,
We're
or
up to Hype
west.
Train level 3. Yeah, it doesn't say
Arrange
which one.
gifts
You just have to
on my
guess.
door.
So that's why I was like, oh.
One random blue fox cheered Dex
Gem
500.
birds.
Hey, Random Blue Fox, back on top.
Gosh, guys, thank you so much for all these cheers. Wow.
Jeff DeBoer. I'm not familiar with that one.
We really appreciate the support. Wow.
Does Jeff DeBoer have a Twitch stream? If Dave is correct, and he's a guy that does armor for cats and mice, that would be an interesting Twitch stream to see.
Are you serious?
Are you putting rocks down? Put some rocks down. I want to see if it makes any noises.
I just...
Rocks. Do the gems.
Okay. Look, you said armor for cats and mice.
Gems.
You said
can
armor
do two
for
things
mice
at once.
and
Gems.
I
controller.
can't.
I'm sorry, everybody. We're now going to stand here and look at these
Wait,
totems
stop,
because Mandy is incapable of doing two things at once.
I don't see how any of these gems actually...
Just put one. I want to see if it makes a noise when you place one. Like, put a red one down or just cycle through. That's why I told you to bring a bunch of them, because I didn't know where the hell they all went. I was really hoping the fire shard. Maybe they all have to be just the right ones, and you have to get all 4 of them right at the same time. I was expecting more hint, you know?
Well, that's why I was trying to read and think a little bit.
Each day, one north, south, east, or west. Arrange the gifts upon my door.
When dark clouds cry, begin your quest to seek the fabled gem birds 4. Okay, so we've got gem birds 4. It looks like we've got the mountains.
Wait, gem birds. Is there a different totem bird at each one of these spots? Because I know there was one on the beach and it was blue.
Oh, that's a good thought.
Is there a different one
Maybe.
for each? Hey,
You go look, and I'll stay here so I can like.
do you like rocks?
I
Mr. Monkey?
can like cross-reference.
Oh, Leo only likes things he can eat. He is not a dragon. He cannot eat rocks like Abby can.
Malgy, hey, thank you so much for joining us. Also, thank you for the absolutely vital hint that sea urchins can wear hats in this game.
Yep.
Because I don't know how I ever got through this game without knowing that. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us, Malgy.
Bye, Malgy.
Let's see. Okay, so we've got gem birds 4. It looks like mountain, jungle,
Astralika, thanks for following.
sea.
Yes, but the...
And then one on the left, maybe...
Okay, here. There is one on the sea here, and it's like a bluish... Well, look at my screen. Because you're the artist. It's cyan. So if that's sea, and I will go up to volcano and see if there's another one up there.
It matters if there's another one that's up there. Go check by the volcano.
That's what I'm doing. Of course, it's already like 2 o'clock. You don't get... Wait, is that a... Hey, a flamingo. Hello. Oh, it dropped a ruby. What the hell? Oh, okay, so one of them is a ruby. Those
Flamingo
are the gem
dropped
birds.
A ruby.
So ruby is one of them. Where the hell am I? Does this count as... Oh, it's not going to tell me. It just says I'm on Ginger Island.
Eldar Shadow 86 just subscribed with a tier 2 subscription.
Thank you very much, Elder Shadow. 3 months. Okay, so I'm going to guess this is a volcano. So volcano is Ruby. Put Ruby up there. So this is how it tells you which one there is. You don't have to just guess blindly.
Right.
But maybe that means you have to come back on 4 different days when it's raining.
I was gonna say, I'm not getting any kind of feedback, but...
So we definitely know Ruby for
that
volcano.
doesn't mean that we're on the wrong... That means that... Oh, that means that on rainy days, that's when we can get hints.
Yes.
Alright, so that's the jungle over here.
It's not a fire crystal. It is... The volcano is a ruby.
Yeah, no, I left a ruby at the volcano. I'm wandering around the jungle area.
Now, it does say only like 1 day, and we didn't see only one bird. And it may just be randomized, too. We could just come back here the next time it's raining and wind up with yet another
I was gonna
volcano
say, it sounds
bird.
like it may be one of those. And honestly, for post-game content, it sounds like that's the sort of thing that...
Because I bet you
they
this
would
just
do.
gives us the recipe for the totem to travel back over here.
Probably. I'm going to drop the rest of these stones into that chest that we have
And
next to the...
Chris just confirmed that, so we don't need to
Okay.
worry about that anymore. Well, from the sounds of it, we don't need to bring the gems over at all, because the birds will drop the gems off for us.
Well, I'm dropping them there so that I've got my inventory
Free.
free. Yeah. All right.
I guess we should have brought Farm Totem with us. Oh, well.
Probably,
But this is not getting us the walnuts I was expecting on the other side of the volcano.
I'm going to do some fishing. I think I've already caught the fish that I can, or like the walnuts that I can get from fishing, but
Yeah, maybe you can get more.
there's
And
still
different birds
new
will appear
fish I
on
can
rainy
get.
days. Okay.
And it's raining.
Thank you for the
which
hints, Christina.
usually means new
We're
fish.
on the right track.
Yeah, thank you very much for the hints. We appreciate that.
And I guess I will start clearing some of this out, even though a new season will probably happen before.
Like I said, I think
We can
we've
get
reached
through
the
all of
point
this.
where we're less concerned about spoilers.
So that probably means then that we could just actually go through and guess every single one of those. And if we got it right, it would just give it to us, but the rainy days are hints.
Right. Like, we're less concerned about spoilers, but if you can, like, we still welcome hints. But hey, if you can just give them as hints and not just...
Everybody's doing exactly what they need to be doing. So nobody needs to change anything.
Okay. You're right. My bad.
So, Brightail asks, so the rain has something to do with the totems you need to find on the island. We think it says that on days that the sky is clouded. So in other words, on rainy days, it was alluding that if you came on a rainy day, something different would happen. We weren't sure what was going to happen, and it turns out it was the fact that there will be birds that will show up in each of these little zones, of which there are 4, and the bird drops a different rock to tell you which one you need to put on each of the totems.
That's our going theory, at least. But yeah, that little 4-bird, 4-gem-bird poem,
Mandy apologized, take a shot of water.
that little 4-gem-bird poem puzzle includes when the weather is cloudy, so we're assuming that rainy days has something to do with it. Sorry, I'm talking and also trying to catch a feisty fish.
Take another shot of water. Mandy apologized.
Everybody drink some water. Come on! That's a really feisty fish. I have a maxed fishing skill. Who do you think you are? Come on! Gotcha! That was a super cucumber. Yeah, they are, they think too much of themselves.
Oh, that's right. These are mussels. I was like, why is there iron growing down here? There's not. They're pumping iron. That's how you get mussels. Ha ha.
Yes, everybody said. I apologized a couple times. Take a shot of water. Everybody drink some water. It's good for you.
Oh, journal scrap. I forgot those are a thing. And there are a lot of those.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you know what I did not try? I did not go to the volcano and shoot a rock with the slingshot at that stone.
I did manage to get a one from shooting a tree near the volcano.
Oh.
But definitely try it again, and also just Cool Diglett still wants nothing to do with me.
Did you try shooting with a slingshot?
Yes.
Oh.
I feel like increasingly insulted, which I'm sure Cool Diglett is going for, but I know I'm being manipulated, but come on. I'm cool. I'm kind of cool. I can look cool for a certain amount of time.
Put the big iron on his hip.
Cool Diglett's a jerk.
Oh yeah, that's right. Journal scraps do give hints about what should be the same one. Oh. So this is probably another X marks the spot, dig it up. That looks like it's, I mean, it's obviously on the left-hand side of the map, and we've probably already dug that one up, because it looks like it's just south of Birdie.
I'm gonna go take a look all the same.
Yeah. Probably worth it. I'm gonna finish digging out this farm area. I don't know why. I mean, this is a lot of farmable area if you can actually, like, grow stuff here. Although, I also think it would be kind of tedious to come back.
Can you pull that note up again, please?
I think so. Wait. Collections. Letters. Journal scrap 4. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Wait, what? Oh, they are going in order. They're just, they didn't write every day. I thought there was going to be a journal scrap from every day.
Ah, okay.
So it does go in order. This is journal scrap number 4.
Let me take a look.
I think it just accumulates slowly out of the water. It's been documented that the Smiths would throw meteorites in the bog, pull them out, 3 generations later bust them up, and smelt them. No dice?
No dice.
We probably already dug that one up.
Either we already dug it up, or there's something in there that says, like, you have to have found that
Oops.
note first. No,
Oh.
guessing ahead of time for the game.
I mean, that is clearly the location.
Yeah, you give it a shot because you've got the note.
But I'm going to wager that.
Tiger Slime. Oh, you were so cute.
You're
Can I
so
have you
cute. Ow.
As a pet. Ow. Please, can we be friends? Ow.
Oh, you can't go see Birdie on rainy days.
I want to be friends with you. Ow. Ow.
I guess you could spend a bunch of energy digging all of this.
It's like they have a baby. Ow.
Fortunately, they
Ow,
don't.
the baby hurts. I just, oh, they're so cute.
Oh, wait, what am I doing?
I can't stand how cute they are. Ow. I just, yeah, ow. Okay. Oh, perfect little ow. What? You guys are such perfect little...
As the auto mod tries to stop Lupus from saying ho. Discrimination.
So cute. Ow.
You don't get anything done hoeing around like that.
Right? Oh, they're so cute. Ow.
Damn it, Diglett. Like, the Diglett is just too... And I don't even know what he's supposed to be. Like, maybe...
Yeah, I'm like,
It's
wait,
very
what?
clearly a Diglett, and I can't think of anything else in nature that would...
Like a mole, kind of, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, adder.
Yeah, a mole. Boar! I'll chop off your tail, you dibbins.
Oh.
Oh, God.
It's time to get home. Oh, God. Yeah, we need to make some farm totems.
Yeah, we do. We need
And,
to
oh, crap, I can't...
get enough. We need to get enough. Do you guys
You want a
want a
hint
hint
for-
for Cool Diglett? We would like a hint for a couple of walnuts, at least, so that we can get this sleep hut.
Does the Diglett give a walnut?
That's fair.
Okay, so... And I didn't get back in time to... 'cause I forgot Gus closes at midnight. Why does Gus close? Bars don't close down till 2. Oh, wait, what? I don't need to bring hardwood back with me. I need hardwood to stay here.
I'm going back.
Yes. You do that.
And then I need
And I'll
to
leave a slingshot here.
take a quick break in
Good
the
night.
real world as well, but I'm going to put my character to bed first. Very quickly.
Yeah, I need, if anything, I need some type of horse for the island
Right?
to zip around a little faster. Skip, I need to get back quicker. Like a water geyser. Oh, we have to put rocks on him. Thank you, Christina. We will attempt that.
Yeah,
Because
I
that
didn't
means
know that
those will
you could
probably... See,
place
that's...
rocks or anything.
Right. Like when we first saw the pedestals too, I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense because we
Can't
won't
really
be able to
place
place anything.
items.
And then we could. And I'm
we
like,
can
okay,
try
that's
it.
a new mechanic. So we have to
Fair enough.
think about being able to put stuff down. Am I gonna get back in time?
I'm running.
To be fair, we also kind of shot ourselves in the foot. And I'm pausing.
Haha, I made it.
Uh, shot ourselves in the
Excuse
foot
me,
in
please.
the
I'll be
beginning
right back.
because we paused time just to play on the island a whole bunch. When in reality, you're supposed to be going back and forth. Rocks in the volcano sometimes have walnuts too. Ah, good to know. I will have to just beat the crap out of everything in the volcano. All right, let's put all that stuff away. Grab that. You know what? No, let's take 20 of those. Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that cooking overnight. Not that copper takes very long to smelt at all. Remember, bombs and mega bombs for the rocks. I mean, we certainly have them. And it'll certainly move things along a little faster. And I will leave all of that, not the void. Not the void mayo. I can't remember if void mayo gets used in any recipes. We're going to go find out. I'm going to throw it in the fridge just in case. If anything, we need another fridge. Excuse me. Now, do I have anything else in my inventory, like a geode, for example, and some sap? I think we have enough sap. And, well, we have plenty of farm totems. That's certainly enough of those. And I guess we could use the beach totems to more quickly get down there in the future. Oh, I wonder if the rain totem works on the beach. Brighttail says, I bet there are walnuts in that volcano you got to cross. Those mobs and rocks probably drop some. Probably. Keep talking to Leo's parrot. Oh, right, Leo's the monkey. I was like, Leo. There's a lion? What lion? No, that's the monkey fox. Another. Expand your definition of rock circles. Expand your definition of rock circles. It must be very, very big ones then. Or maybe gems of some sort. I'm mostly talking about this too so that Mandy can be hearing this because she still has her headphones on and it's connected via Bluetooth. So she's hearing everything that I'm saying if on the delay. So she can be thinking about these things at the same time. So there is a method to this madness. Yeah. I don't know if you could hear that. The microphones aren't designed to pick up stuff we're saying down the hall. She's yelling down there. What did I just walk away to? Forge. It was clams. That's what I needed to get rid of. Clams go in here. Clams go in here. I don't think normal clams need to go in here. Just the nice clams need to go in here. Kind of heard her? Okay. kind of good then. Let's put the clams over here. You can make clam chowder or something. Something that the fox in-game can make. Or can eat. That the fox in the real world cannot. Well, I can eat it. I can just only eat it once. Ooh, fox made it to bed. I like how it's, you can't see it in the bottom left-hand corner. It says, "Whew, fox made it to bed." Right. There. Wow, okay. I cannot do reverse direction at all. Give Leia a gift. I will give Leia a gift. I'm maxed out on Leia's relationship status, so I don't know if it will do anything better or if I have to keep it maintained. And she's already got. She gets up super early. Is she? Yeah, she's happy. She's super happy. Most people are super happy. All right, let's go. Let's take a quick. Well, I'll read the. Did I pause time? Yes, I paused time, so it'll be ready when Mandy gets back. We'll do the weather reports, and then I'll look at making some of those totems. I know they weren't super inexpensive to use the totems, but that will allow us some time to. Don't forget to try to get the spice to someone. Yeah, I need to get the spice to Gus, and that's why I want to use the farm totem so we can come back quicker and keep shaking trees when you see coconuts on them. Yes, for additional coconuts. We may just have to skip a day to get the salt to Gus. Welcome to Kazoo 5, your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. And our special forecast for the Fern Islands, it's going to be clear and sunny all day. So no more gem hints. We should probably write down, because we're going to forget otherwise, that the ruby is... Well, I guess we could always just look it up again later, because somebody else will have written it down. But remembering the ruby is for the volcano. I kind of guessed that. I mean, the first one was the fire crystal, and then I was like, probably a ruby. And then we go to... No, not that one again. Okay. Fortune teller. I can hear the spirits whispering something to me. The spirits are in good humor today. This is like the longest streak we've ever had. I think you'll have a little extra luck. And welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Here's an idea. Start a wild tree orchard. I've already had this idea. Put tappers on those trees and harvest the valuable syrup. Or don't. See if I care. See the harvest... Oh, okay. When it's talking about wild, it's not talking about fruit trees. It's talking about what I've already been doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a little late of a tip to be this late in the game and not have those. Christina has a Rolodex of hints. Oh, that's right. I gotta go check on the. Nope. Maybe you should just check like once per season or something. What does Leia have to say? The view from this window is inspiring, don't you think? There are no windows in this room, dear. Are you feeling okay? Have you been dipping into the wine again? Hydration Nation from Right Tail. Thank you very much. Everybody, if you haven't had a sip of water in a while, do so.
Straighten up that spine.
And a posture check. Oh, good, because my back needs it. Lupus, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. Ooh. Let me redeem those.
That feels better.
Oh, wow, my energy is not maxed out at all.
I also grabbed some blueberries and cheese. If you'd like some fox.
I'm going to read the mail. Found some good quality stone. Maybe you can build with it or something. Thanks, George.
I like George.
Here's some rocks.
Here's some rocks. You can probably do something with it. Okay, bye.
Dude, let's organize this. Yes, it did. One more. Oh, and I'm going to unpause time because we need to get it to noon because we're turning in the salt today.
Got it. Yeah, I'm good for like one more day in the game and then I probably should go to bed.
Did you get salt too?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can both turn in the salt. I'm going to make sure. So many hops. No, don't eat the hops. That would be weird.
that salt thing.
The what?
The salt thingy that we're gonna
Turn in.
Yes, thank you. Words. This
Provided
why I
it is
said-
for
oh,
Gus. We don't know that.
this is why I said, like, okay, I need to. This will be the last day I played in the game because wait, do I still have the salt? Tell me I didn't sell it by accident.
You can't.
Oh no, there it is.
It's a quest item, which then leads me to believe how does the game handle quest items? Like if you put down a box in front of somebody's house, it will the NPC will break the box and destroy it. What if there's a quest item in the box? Does it just fall to the side? Or can you not? No, you would have to be able to put quest items.
Welcome to game developer hell.
101, yeah.
You have to decide all these things.
Indeed. Oh, the beer's ready again. Wow, that was fast. This is why I'm not building more kegs because, yeah, we have tons of hops right now. However, we're going to have tons more. Because we're stocking up during the summer so that during the winter we still have the ability to make beer. Although I guess in reality I should probably just make a whole bunch more kegs and then not have to worry about checking on beer.
Sorry, I was laughing at talk about minerals or rocks and a wild Harper
Or beers.
Hi Harper. Happy to have you.
Kickador Beer Farm. Yeah, I guess we could just make more kegs and then have more, not have to worry about, you know, tending to the crops. Well, it doesn't matter because every day during winter we're still going to have to go get hops.
Well, yeah, but still.
Oh, we should find out if hops grow on the island.
I probably should.
I mean, what is it right now?
I think we've got, we have at least one.
It's summer, right?
Let's grab a sprinkler and bring this to the island and see if, so that we don't have to worry as much about it.
Not a bad idea. Let's bring an iridium sprinkler since we can make iridium products now.
We can. I've got a quality sprinkler right here in the chest already made.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna bring it.
I was just figuring since there's so much room, if we started out with iridium quality, we
Iridium sprinklers are definitely better, but they do require iridium bars and a battery each.
can,
I mean, I'm not saying no.
how many bars of iridium does it take?
Oh,
Yeah, it's just one.
really?
Yeah, it's one battery, one iridium bar, one gold bar.
Oh,
That's what I didn't
well,
think it
screw
was
the quality sprinkler then.
Yeah. And how many yeah, because we have 40 batteries. I think we're good there. How
okay,
many?
yeah, let's bring some iridium sprinklers with us.
I mean, we do need, how many? We have 17 iridium bars. So we could potentially upgrade a tool, or 3. Or we could get some iridium quality sprinklers, which, let's make the 1 and then plant a bunch of hops around it and see if we can just make tropical beer all year. That would require us to, well, no, because if the hops, if something is ripe and ready for picking, like hops, and you don't pick it that day, it just stays there, right? It doesn't rot or anything, unless it gets water. Correct?
Correct. It'll just stay there.
Okay, so we can just remember, and if it's only 1,000 to go over to the hops farm, and we are going to be making boatloads of money just from the hops alone, this is just going to be a ridiculous amount of money. Like, it'll be tedious to have to go over there every day. However, all right, so I'm grabbing 1 battery, 1, and I'll check up on chat here in a second too. I suspect I'm neglecting it. Oh, right, in gold.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Tenchi posted a common joke for computer programmers or scripters or whoever. Somebody mentioned they don't get it, and I was like, I was looking for a quick way to explain it because it is a pretty good joke. It's a nice. Well, give me like a minute. Maybe I can try to explain it.
It's called input sanitization.
Right. The joke is that a developer a person who
A
works
good
with code.
developer will always be able to predict or limit the input from the user to expectable results. Namely, you're trying to eliminate unhandled exceptions. If you're familiar
Right.
with the term unhandled exception, that is an exception that has happened that the programmer did not allot for, and it has now
They didn't think about it.
failed the game. It's failed
The joke
program.
is a developer walks into a bar. They order a beer. They order 2 beers. They order 99,999 beers. They ask for 0 beers. They ask for half a beer. They ask for -1 beers. They ask for 2 orders of extra blah 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 blah. They order 2 orders of extra blah and a beer. And that's great.
That's for
fine.
testing.
The first real customer walks into the bar. They ask where the bathroom is. The bar explodes.
The program crashes. Unhandled exception.
Right. So it's the joke of it doesn't matter. Sometimes you get tunnel vision as a developer and you were like, okay, it's a bar. The purpose is to serve beers. I have to test for every possible, even silly combination of ways customers could possibly order beers. So I'm going to do every possible way of that to make sure I've handled all of them. And it's a joke, and it's a reminder that maybe the customer asks for something that's not a beer. And they're like, oh shit, now what?
Yeah, I didn't think of that as an unhandled exception.
Right. And that's kind of why I wanted to
Oh, truffles.
talk about it on stream, too, because I'm like, it's a joke where it's like, okay, if you're not a developer, you don't get it. But it's also a joke that you don't have to be a developer to get.
I was freshman year of high school in a programming class, and the professor would, I guess, teacher would, she'd give out the assignment, and she would then, say, and let me know when you're done with the assignment so I can come over and test your program. And I think I'm trying to remember what we were even programming on. This was like 1996. But she would do that, say, okay, I've got it. And she'd walk over, and it was like input a number. It was like enter 2 numbers to be added together or something like that. It doesn't matter. It was like the very first thing we did. And she would come over and do exactly like that. She would put, if you used an unsigned integer, and that only handles up to 128. If you try to enter a value larger than that, it'll crash the program because it's an unhandled exception if you don't catch for the error traps. We had not been taught how to catch for error traps yet. She'd put in a negative number, also unsigned, it would crash the program. You could put a bigger one in, but then she would just put in a letter as opposed to a number, and that would crash the program. I looked around and saw what she was doing, and instead made it so that I was like, okay, then I will take your ability to crash my program away, and I made it so that you didn't have the ability to enter in more than one key. You punched in a number, and everybody else's, you could type something in and then press enter. In mine, it took key input directly. So the second you hit the button, it would read the key. And if it wasn't a number key, it wouldn't work. So by the time she got to mine and did it and realized it was an uncrashable program, I'd removed so many options from the user. Mine was the first one that she looked at it and went, good. When anybody else finishes, go around and crash their program.
Yep.
So that she didn't have to do anything, and it was sort of a feather in the cap. Okay, this guy's.
And it's also, we say these things definitely not to be like, we're smarter than anybody else, but to highlight that, honestly, if you want to get into designing programs or websites or whatever to be used by other people, it pays to think, all right, how can I idiot-proof this? And I have met a few people who took offense to that, where I said, really, our job is to idiot-proof things. And they're like, it's really mean to call your users idiots. And I'm like, okay, number one, I consider myself to be the biggest idiot that I am coding for. So it's just, the fewer... It's helpful if you
It's not just necessarily idiot. It's more like you can be an experienced, for example, and I use this just because it's a game I used to play a lot. It was Counter-Strike. It's a game where you run around and shoot people, and other people are trying to shoot you. And I was a very experienced gamer. I played the game since back when it was in beta, when the M4 had a scope. And I would roll through and just, destroy entire other teams. But then occasionally you would get this newbie who had no idea what he was doing and was not where you expected him to be. And as a result, you wound up dying to the guy who didn't know how to play the game. And that was just because it was an unhandled exception. I didn't expect anybody to be there. And the only reason it was there was because beginner's luck and beginner's confusion.
Oh yeah.
And that is...
Isn't there like... That's like its own saying, isn't it? It's... The master is not actually afraid of... Like, the person who is the best in the world is not actually afraid of the second best person in the world. They're afraid of the beginner who doesn't know that what they're doing isn't right and who's just trying everything. That's the actual threat.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't
twist on
remember-
kids say the damnedest things, because they also
Yeah.
do the damnedest things.
Which I have, like, some of the people that I didn't understand the concept of a love-hate relationship until we started getting long-term clients at work. And I will obviously not name names or anything, but I started understanding a few people where there's a love-hate relationship there. Somehow, the way they use our systems just uncovers the most obscure bugs, and I would never have guessed somebody would try that particular, like, click, click, click path, and this isn't working, and I'm like, why did you do it that way? What?
Hey, where does Gus live? Does he live in the saloon?
Yeah, he lives in the back of the saloon. So I'm like, love-hate relationship of, they're good people, and they're never nasty about it, and we actually do get along well, but I'm like, how do you do this? You seem to uncover all of the most obscure things possible. What the hell? Anyway, Fox is talking to Gus.
Sniff, sniff. That sharp smell. Slip, slip. That zesty taste. That gritty texture. Could only be gourmet tomato salt. I'll trade you for it. Stardew Valley Rose. Okay, this is just getting very horse trade style. So this is just, I'm going to go around and maybe I can give the rose to Birdie. Like, I'm trying to think who... Evelyn likes flowers.
Yes, she does.
Like, she
I
does
guess I'm gonna go give my
farming.
salt to Gus as well.
Like, I'm starting to question, is this one of those quests that's going to take you to every single person in the game?
Yeah.
And let's see if... I'm hoping, too, that it won't let me gift to the wrong person. That's a very pretty rose, dear. Have you shown it to Emily? It makes... thank you. Thank you for the hint. Right, the hippie. Well, Emily works at the bar, so I'm wondering if maybe it'll be, like, linked to people. I can't even remember where Emily lives. Oh, right down here with Haley, of course.
Say in the town, down.
I wonder
The
how
house
she
with the
gets to work.
sun above the door.
Why is it a happy sun? I just realized the sun is unhappy.
Because
Oh,
Haley
that's
lives
beautiful. I have a friend who would love that, but she lives far from here. Let me guess. We have to go to the desert now. So it's not necessarily... They're not going to lead you directly to it, but...
Oops. I have a cutscene. You go ahead.
Where's my horse? Behind the bush. I need to stop parking my... I park my horse behind a bush so that it's not in the way, and then I completely forget about it. All right, who wants corn? Do you like corn? Let's find out. This is... Okay, Sam doesn't like corn. Well, damn it. Can't come back here. Hey, now this is a real great gift. Thanks. Not a problem. All right, I'm going to go to the desert to see if I can't give this rose to somebody else since we're on massive amounts of fetch quests.
I'm also reading chat and...
Now, take the flower to the mysterious shop that wasn't there last week and won't be there tomorrow. They'll give you a cursed violin. Play the violin at the monument to the St. Patrick's Day Basin. This sounds like some King's Quest level crap.
I can't tell if they're joking or not. That's the problem.
Hey, I got farm work totem from that.
I'm reading people talking about, we were talking about, honestly, don't fear the experts, fear the amateurs. And Palmetto points out somebody saying the 3 most dangerous things according to someone who was in the army. 1, a private saying, I learned this in basic. 2, a lieutenant saying, based on my experience. Or 3, a sergeant sergeant major saying, watch this shit.
A palm fossil. Interesting. Oh, please tell me I still have... Okay, a pepper.
I will say, as somebody from the Deep South, and most of my extended family is also from the Deep South, really, one of the, one additional dangerous phrase you have to watch out for is, Holden Bear, watch this.
Stardew Valley Rose. That's so lovely. Thank you. Whenever I miss the valley, I smell this rose. Here, take this. It's been on the shelf for 10 years and no one has bought it. You can have it. Oh, thanks. I think I would have left it. Advanced TV remote. What? No, this is going to
What?
George.
What?
What about you? Can I go through here yet? Wrong Oh, it just says wrong person if you try to give it to the wrong person. Okay. Can I talk to you? No. Well, I can talk to you. You don't say anything. Okay. What else? I don't even remember what you can buy here. Cactus seeds, rhubarb seeds, starfruit seeds.
Tenchi says, if this was King's Quest level, they would have given you the answer to this question.
When in doubt,
or this
brick.
quest in the first 5 minutes of the game, which was 100 hours ago.
Yes.
Paletto says, King's Quest? Well, when in doubt, brick! Alright, so throw your cloak onto the sled, and then use the tambourine on the rattlesnake, and we should be good.
Yeah.
I didn't make either of those up.
But only during a full moon. Coconut. You put the slime on the coconut, shake it all about. Alright. Oh, I didn't bring any Omni Geodes.
Oh god, it's like 5 p.m. already. I don't know that I can actually get to the island now.
Nope.
No, which sucks because
Magic rock candy. Holy
said this.
crap!
What?
Magic rock
What?
candy.
What?
Plus 500 energy, plus 200 health, 2 mining, 5 luck, 1 speed, 1 defense, or 5 defense, 5 attack. I don't know if there's more to that. It just scrolled off the screen.
Whoa. Whoa.
Do we have the recipe for the... Oh, wow. We are not using that. I don't care. I will take the bus for the warp totem. We don't need to get here that. Oh, I bet you need that to get over here in time to be able to get to like the bottom level of this on the same day.
Maybe.
Or a lot of stairs. A lot of stone that will turn into a lot of stairs. Because otherwise, there's no way to get here fast enough because you have to wait for Pam to show up for the bus. And that will kill 2 hours of your time.
Because she only shows up at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
or 9 a.m., which, frankly, I'm not ready for work until at least 10 a.m. So,
But yeah,
hey.
the recipe alone is 10 iridium ore. I might as well just hit like a butterfly hutch. Can replace this decoration requires 200 bat wings.
In fairness, I tell people I start work at around 10 or 10:30 a.m.
Birch double bed.
I'm not really awake though before like 2:30 p.m. And I'm not actually human before like 10 a.m. So,
I'll see if there's any iridium on like the first level.
Go for it. I'm gonna go do some inventory management.
Oh, bunch of gold. I think that's gold. It's taking 2 hits to break open.
Palmetto points out you're buying the recipe, so you'll be able to make a bunch of warp totems after you give him 10 iridium bars.
Oh yeah, it is, but it still requires 4 iridium ore just to make a totem, which is why I was like,
okay.
Well, never mind then. And I just remembered that I have to, you know what,
Don't you want to give the remote to George? Yes, but
Yeah.
later. Maybe. I don't know. That's...
No, because I have to get back there by 10 if that's or by 8 if that's the case. I forgot about that. So yeah, good call, Christina. It's this ADHD.
Yeah, thank you. We have reached a point where we're like, okay, don't just tell us exactly what to do, but we are way more open to tips and prodding at this point because we're in uncharted territory for both of us.
My damn horse. Pebbles is wondering where you've been. That's new.
Oh,
I don't remember
Pebbles.
seeing that in the past.
Oh, sweetie.
Pebbles was left with, you know, somewhere to graze. Alright, pausing, because I'm gonna otherwise miss it by like a second. George. George of the TV. Here you go. Have an advance from me. What's this? So you push this button first? What's this button do? Newfangled dagnabbit.
Right?
Well, how about that? It's a new channel. What? That's not how remotes work. Here, take this. It's a stone I found while I was a coal miner back in the day. Funny thing, it's glowed blue and stayed cold for over 40 years. Like, cold stone. Arctic shard. You received an Arctic shard. Who would want an Arctic shard?
That's not how remotes work, but making something that was more accessible for him to figure things out could...
What if I just try to hand... Nope.
That's cool.
Okay, so yeah, you can just take this quest item. Oh yeah, I guess, good point. The wizard probably likes this. But I will do that tomorrow instead of just pausing time indefinitely.
Harper says,
Cold
ice
stone.
cream.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong Coldstone. Brighttail asked, who does magic? And I love that I'm apparently tired enough that they ask, who does magic? And I went, actually? You know, when I was in high school, I had one of those little, like, magic kits. And I was trying to learn how to do sleight of hand and stuff. My hands are a lot smaller than most people my age. I have small hands for my size, which means it's difficult to palm things and hide them, so I gave up at some point, but you know.
Is this kind of forge? No, it's a fruit.
But I
Coconuts are
still
a fruit?
do find, like, illusionists and people who can do sleight of hand and all that kind of, like, it's fascinating to me. It's so cool.
How is coconut a fruit?
It's fruit.
No.
I think a fruit is just, it... Wait, what's this? What's...
Did you just cut down a tree?
No.
Damn it.
Lightning hit.
Yes.
Hey, guys, help me out here. What's the actual difference between a fruit and a vegetable? I think I think a fruit is like the part that we eat is actually the
Yep. I just found the tree that got
part that
hit.
contains
It's okay, don't worry about it.
the seeds. Like a fruit is the actual body that is...
Fruit is the product of a tree. I'm pretty sure blueberries are fruits.
Right, it's not trees versus fruits necessarily. It's just... Okay.
No, pick up the damn...
Yeah, fruits and vegetables are
Oh,
classified from both a botanical and a culinary standpoint. Like, okay, yeah, that's part of the other problem is... It's... Culinarily... Culinarily, like, scientifically, mushrooms are a fungus and a what the fuck, depending on how deep you want to get into it. Culinarily, mushrooms are classified as, like, a vegetable meat, which works culinarily because they have a lot of the same qualities when you're cooking with them as meat, a lot of the same, like, not as high of a protein, but a lot of good vitamins and whatnot. Yeah. Anyway. Right, it's the whole tomato thing. Botanically a fruit. Botanically a tomato is a fruit. Culinarily, it's usually a vegetable.
Fungi are their own godless beings. They are. They are.
Fungi are their own godless beings, yes, because every fungi you see above ground has an entire network underground that even scientists are still kind of figuring out the rules that apply to fungi. They, like, it was an old Tumblr shitpost, but it still hits exactly, like, the crux of the issue with fungi, which is like, okay, you see a mushroom? Cool, pick the mushroom. The mycelium runs so deep underground and so intertwined with everything around it that it can sprout other mushrooms everywhere else. So, okay. Kill that mushroom, dig out that mushroom, whatever. The, post that I saw that I had to admit, honestly, gets to the point of it pretty quickly, is fungi. You cannot kill me in a way that matters.
They are immortal.
They are immortal. They are kind of plants, kind of animals, kind of something else entirely. And science hasn't quite nailed them down.
Oh, level up. Level
Which is
9
why
mining.
I love them.
New crafting recipe, crystallarium. So we can make, oh my god, we can just...
Oh my god, we can just do
I
diamond
didn't-
farming now.
That just seems like cheating.
A little bit.
Well, you know what? It's probably really expensive to make a crystallarium. All right, one more fast day.
One more fast day. Okay.
What did we...
Tenchu says, found the bard.
Right, pale ale and truffle oil in copious amounts. I was like, how did we make that much money that fast?
Oh, can I
Day
recite?
19 of summer, year 2. You can what?
Can I recite this joke while we
Sure.
go through? Okay,
Let me do the reading first.
you do the reading first.
The reading. Not everything can be duplicated in the crystallarium. There are a few exceptions. Well, diamonds can, and those are
Oh
certainly
yeah, they
useful.
can.
Welcome to Kazu 5, your #1 source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day, and it's going to be a beautiful sunny day on the island. And the fortune teller says, yet another good humor day. Little yellow gem. Let me check the mail. There's no mail. Let me go back inside, and you may continue as I check on the wine.
Okay. The joke I was making, because it did come up a couple times here in chat, is people talk about Dungeons and Dragons characters, and stay with me here. Understanding the statistics, the stats of characters in reference to a tomato. So when you're explaining it to somebody, you say like, okay, think about a tomato and think about your character. Your strength is, sorry, I got distracted here by petting all of the animals in game. Okay, so, alright. Your strength is, like, picture you have a tomato. How easily can you crush the tomato? That's your strength score.
Yeah, Brighttail just posted all this in chat.
Well, I'd like to say it too.
Okay.
Dexterity is the next one. Like, if you were gonna throw a tomato at somebody that you don't like, how accurately could you throw that tomato? That's your dexterity score. If you ate a bad tomato or a spoiled tomato, how sick would it make you? That's a reflection of your constitution score. And then, of course, the other joke is intelligence or intellect is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, not a vegetable, because technically that is true. Wisdom is knowing not to put a tomato in a fruit salad, because it's not that kind of fruit.
So what's charisma?
Charisma is being able to sell a tomato-based fruit salad by relabeling it as a salsa. That's charisma. Taking a fruit-based or a tomato-based fruit-based salad and selling it.
Of course, this doesn't bring up the I've only played, I think, D&D once or twice. It's all about finding the right group, and we just didn't.
It is.
Ah, damn it, my inventory's full. I knew I should have dropped the stuff off. But there's also the question of, can you use pure strength to
Straighten up that
run
spine.
an intimidation check because some DMs require it to be charisma, some of it require it to be strength.
By the books, it's a charisma check,
Yeah.
not a strength check. But
However, and we have a hydration nation and a posture check. Rez, I'm starting to question if Rez doesn't just have like a bot that as soon as somebody does one of the two, he just does the other. He's quick on the draw there. So thank you for the hydration nation from Palmetto Cactus and the posture check from Raz, and I will redeem and adjust appropriately for
everybody
those.
watching, if you haven't had a drink of water recently, this is my water jug. Hydration Nation means, hey, go drink some water.
All right, the wizard. Thank you for the reminder, Brighton.
At least like half a glass. Same with posture check. Everybody watching, hey, check yourself. If you're holding any tension, if you're slouching, just wiggle yourself out and take care of your body too.
Okay, the core needs to go away. You need to go plant some hops. Chicken? Who is this? You just got right in my way, Alfredo. I saw that. That was on purpose.
Also, thank you for allowing me my little ramble, because I always really liked that sorry, I was trying to do something in game and got distracted.
You know.
I always really liked that way of explaining, you know, D&D
Oh, I
stats
see
to
it.
people.
Thank you, Dave. I tend to just hold down the right mouse button and wander over all of the different stuff, crops, and hope that it gets all of them. Okay, we have 5 of that. Do I have any more gold? Let's organize this. I do not, so I'm going to put 3 back. And then pick up 1, 2, 3 of these. Boom. Boom. Where'd the copper go? Right there. Boom. Now we're off to see the wizard after I finish dumping stuff where it needs to go.
Sorry, I'm reading. Palmetto says they're sewing face masks while watching this, but their chiropractor said sewing is bad for your back since you're hunching over the machine. How do they know you're hunching over the machine in the first place?
I mean, I assume they mean, like, typically.
Right, but it's also just...
I guess if you had a standing desk for your sewing machine, it wouldn't be too bad.
It's
Okay.
one of those, like, oh, well, that's bad for you because you hunch over. It's like, okay, well, how about if I, like, stand up and stretch every now and again? That's part of why I'm like, look, every now and again, I'm like, wow, why does my back hurt? Why does this hurt? And it's because I sit like a goblin.
Yes.
Yeah. Fox, just,
Yes,
yeah.
she does.
I'm sitting cross-legged in my chair right now, and this is, like, a better posture for me than usual. So it's good to pay attention to your posture, but I also kind of don't believe the people who say, like, okay, so this is exactly how you're supposed to sit, with perfect posture to get your work done, all that blah 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 blah, because my back pain went down significantly when I started just accepting that I sit like a goblin and looking for healthier ways to sit cross-legged in my chair. Like, if possible, take a look at your habits and try to find ways to work with your habits. Don't work against them. You like to sew? Great. If your back hurts from hunching over the sewing machine, look into a way to elevate the sewing machine or to address that. If it doesn't, then fine. Great. You're doing great.
Why are there grapes over here? Are grapes random forage?
Yes, they are.
I did not notice.
There's also truffles that you should grab.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
And now I'm off to see the wizard.
The wonderful Wizard of Fox.
Oh, right. And I guess we really don't need to stop in and check with the gypsy anymore. Or the
Not-
traveling salesman.
Exactly. She might still have stuff that is useful to us, but, you know.
A ceramic pillar can be used as decoration.
There are a few things like the rare seeds that only she will ever sell.
Well, I have a rare seed now.
Fair enough. Excuse me. Pardon. Ooh. Anyway.
All right,
Blah,
let's
blah,
see what
blah.
the wizard says when I give him
Sure.
an Arctic stone. Arctic shard. Hello there. Please be the right person. Ah, an Arctic shard. A most powerful substance indeed, and potentially infused with the element of ice. I'll take it if you don't mind. I mean, I'm giving it to you. You're still here. Oh, you want something? Yes, take this. I get a wriggling worm. Really? Well, off to Willie's we go then.
Well then.
Not what I was expecting in
No.
return, but
Huh.
not gonna complain.
Hmm.
You guys should check the podium above the wizard, by the way. I should.
Oh, also, by the way, just...
Haven't we done that before?
I don't think you've checked the podium. You should go to that. I was going to toss it out there when I was talking about things like sitting up and posture and whatnot, and do what feels good for you. Please do not take my advice as doctor advice.
Yeah, I've checked out the podium before. It doesn't do anything.
I thought it would.
And after, like, the update where it was like, oh, you can put stuff on podiums now, I thought maybe I can put something on it, but no, that's not the case either.
That's... Okay, wait, that's...
Perhaps it would like some grapes. It would not. What
Even
about-
I'm like, wait, that's kind of weird. Talk to the wizard again real quick.
I can't.
What's your relationship with the wizard?
10. Or no, 8. No, 10.
Oh, jeez, then, Christina says try right-clicking.
Oh, I'm right and left clicking it. I have
Right
no other
and left,
interaction.
and
That's the chat button. Yeah, no, it do.
weird. Yeah, because I
Did not do a thing.
remember that should do a thing.
Do I have to put a gem on it?
No, just
Okay, what's your relationship with the wizard?
not as good. But I'm gonna.
Stardew Buggy.
I don't think I have
It
any
broke.
with
It
the
be broke.
wizard, but I'm gonna head down there.
Well, I will pause
This is
time
weird.
for you to get down
I
here.
appreciate Christina is also like, this is weird because I'm like, okay, wait, I know this one, and yeah, you're right. Something should happen there.
Because I know I tried it out in the past. I can get into the basement. I can do the thing where I can change the way I look.
Right,
And
but
then I
that
remembered
pedestal
coming
should
across the
be
pedestal and
something
being-
totally different too.
What other? I mean, there's only left click and right click on PC, right?
Put your horse in the way. I have to.
Shove through it. Haha.
I mean, I can't do anything because I don't think I even have one heart with him.
A super rare magic shard. Here, have a random annelid.
Try leaving and coming back, maybe?
Sinus Alfredo. It broke. It will not break. It broke. Random Robin Williams. For those of you who get the reference. Anyway, I had paused time so you could get over here and test that out. It looks like we may have found a bug in the game. It may... Honestly,
Christina
no, the
says,
multiplayer mod
I
is...
know why.
Aha. Why?
Why?
Can you check your quests? Do I have a... I've not gotten to 100. Bring Gus an albacore. I haven't even seen an albacore. Pierre's notice. Sashimi. I think we have sashimi. Aquatic research. A puffer fish for Demetrius.
I feel like I should be leaving more fish for you.
Oh, you know what? I can go buy a puffer fish right now.
Fair enough.
Because what's her name? Sells one. Actually, I don't know her name. What is the traveling salesperson's name?
I don't think she actually has one.
Well, that's just unacceptable.
Yeah, that's kind of mean, right?
So, aquatic research for Demetrius. The pirate's wife.
Excuse me.
Find a keepsake that belongs to Birdie. Oh, okay. So, our whole thing is to go through this entire quest to go through every person in town. And the last person we give whatever it to will give us a keepsake
I mean,
for Birdie.
no, because that's a new quest, and I know what that pedestal does, and I had that...
I wasn't talking about the pedestal. I was talking about the pirate's wife quest.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And a soldier star. Bring Kent a starfruit. Do we not have starfruits? Or
Excuse me.
Okay. Oh. Pufferfish. Wriggly
Hey,
worm.
Restart time?
Restarting time.
Thank you. Because I hate to say it, but yeah, this has got to be the last day for me.
Oh yeah, we're past 10. Okie doke. Kent's gotten 2. I need to go down to the ocean. Well, you know what? If I'm going to go down there and turn in the worm, might as well just go all the way across to the island at the same time and get those hops planted with the iridium quality sprinkler.
Yeah. Good
Here,
call.
Pebbles, you can sit there and wonder where I've been. Ah, that's the perfect bait for the catfish I've been trying to catch. Here, let me trade you this for it. I'm not sure what it is, but it washed up on the beach not too long ago. Something tells me you could use it, lad. Well, if it washed up on the beach, maybe it came from the other island. A pirate's locket. You received a pirate's locket. I'm thinking maybe Abby or Sebastian? I can't think of anybody who would be a pirate. Apart from, like... Oh, the pirate's wife. Okay, so maybe this is... I do have to go back, and maybe that was just the end of the quest.
Fair point.
Take a ticket for 1,000 gold. Why, yes, I will. And I will skip this so we can get it done faster. Doot. Crab. All right, let's do a quick teleport over to the farm.
Tenchi, thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna get through this day, and then I'm gonna be heading to bed as well.
Yep. Wait. Oh yeah, we did find this little cave up here. Yeah. Got the walnuts from that. I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get any more gold walnuts. But like you said, in the volcano. Maybe I'll get some more in the volcano today. Excuse me, pardon me. Out of the way. Get out of the way. Stupid slimes. Hello there. Would you like... Oh, cutscene.
Oh.
Okay, so that wasn't... I thought that was going to be a much longer quest. Hop. It's his. Then why does she look so sad? Well, because he's dead, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Still has his smell after all these years. That familiar putrid funk. Right?
Yes, this is frequently how I describe Fox's smell. My
You know-
beloved husband, his putrid funk.
You know, well, we have comics about that.
Oh god, we do.
You know, it's been a lonely life here, child, but I don't regret it at all. I'm doing right by my old man, and we'll soon be together again, and we'll be together again someday soon. It's an honorable thing to do. He's gone, you should live your life.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah,
Because it's really what would make her happy.
right.
For him, I don't know.
Which really should be the answer. There should be an option here, whatever makes you happy.
Right.
So...
Because they're both kind of true.
Yeah, I mean, she's also invested a lot of time in it, so I'm just going to be like, yeah, let's go with that. It's an honorable thing to do. You have great wisdom, child, and you brought me great peace. This locket will comfort me for the rest of my days. That's good. I thought you were a ghost. Now, how can I repay you for this? Oh, how about I teach you a special recipe, something I discovered in many years I've spent here, like a totem to travel here? You learned to craft fairy dust. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, she's a fairy.
You can take these, too. Oh, thank you. Walnuts. Though you're a stranger, you went out of your way to help an old lady. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Okay, now, she didn't have to get ugly. Whoa.
Okay, now what the hell is fairy dust? Why don't I have any of it right now?
I'm still stuck on bless your heart. Well, excuse me, ma'am.
Can I pick these up? No. Coconut. Can hoe up this ginger root. Can you plant?
All right, I will take that as a genuine bless your heart, because honestly, there is a genuine bless your heart.
So much taro root. Wait, what? Oh, I guess that was a tree. Thought that was one of the tubers, the taro roots, opposed to the ginger. Which I guess we should find out if you can like plant ginger or get ginger seeds out of ginger, or if they only grow as forage. Because I know there's some stuff that is clearly forage. Yeah, okay, it's forage. So you probably can't plant it. But there's clearly some stuff that is very obviously forage that you cannot get seeds from. You just have to find it. Why can I not? Oh, because my inventory is full. Well, that's a good reason. Hey, Poochamoo. Welcome. I need rocks.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining us.
There's a taro root. And my inventory's full.
Why does Mandy look ghost-like? Because I am
Pale.
because I'm very pale and white. That's just how I look.
Let's turn in some corals, ginger. I was supposed to go... Oh, that's right. I need to use the iridium sprinkler.
Honestly, now I'm checking, but yeah.
I think you look pretty much the same.
It's... I say this, like, you know, it sounds like a joke when I say it's like, oh, because I'm white, but honestly, honest to God, when I was in junior high or whenever it was, still a big thing for us to go and do laser tag tournaments and stuff, and laser tag birthday parties, was when everybody started getting used to, okay, so if you're wearing anything white, it glows under a black light. Yeah, Fox is laughing. Yeah. At least at some point, with whatever specific black light they had at a laser tag. Anyway, yes, I glowed under a black light. I am not just white, I am neon white. I am whitest white. I am the most white cracker you will ever meet. So,
Your mic is just very bright, and I thought it was something to do with your camera settings.
oh, I'm Puchamu, I was not... Please don't take this as a... I thought you were, like...
Honestly,
No, I didn't take offense.
We just updated OBS, our broadcasting system, and it reset a lot of the auto balance for white contrast. Oh crap! I can't grow crops like this because I won't be able to access the inner circle.
Oh, because it's
I can make U shapes of it. And
go with
that
the
will
U
be
shape
more.
for right now, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, there's Fox had to update OBS, so I was I didn't take offense at all.
Thank you,
it was
Christina.
just I found an opportunity to relay a self-deprecating joke of no, I actually am very pale. And I don't mind leaning into that self-deprecation of I'm just neon white.
There.
But yeah, Fox and I have already kind of identified we need to do a bit more fine-tuning since the OBS update.
Yeah, I had them manually set before, and I think it just auto-reset the cameras. And I need to rewire the cameras anyway. And frankly, we probably need to upgrade the cameras now that the Logitech webcam that most people use isn't twice as much as it was supposed to be. After, everybody was switching over to Zoom meetings and whatnot for the pandemic. They have since come down in price, and we should be able to get one at, somewhat close to MSRP. Are these trees growing back up?
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking. We actually have a couple of we have a duck and a chicken that seem to have gotten stuck outside of the coop tonight.
What?
Which
Okay, that's
they both
weird.
look like they are asleep, but they are just
Bouncing back and forth.
bouncing back and forth between chests, trying to get back to the coop. So, Dave the duck and Monster the chicken.
Well, can't be just
This is
anything.
part of why I do not close the chicken coop door at night, because if you guys ever get back into the coop, I don't want you guys to be locked out.
Before we switch over here, let me get there's 4 stones, because it can't just be anything. It does have to be certain things. I know I put stones in here. There it is.
Sorry, Shadow Wolf was saying Mandy's friends get lost in a blacklight maze until they see her glow at the end and follow it. Yes. Not... The blacklight thing was only a slight exaggeration. Except, yes, my skin at some point did glow under a blacklight. But I definitely got grief, whenever it was, shorts season.
So, apparently you can't put stones on top of the diglet.
That sucks. And, anyway, me walking around in shorts and reflecting sunlight is basically... The beacons are lit! Gondor calls for aid!
Yeah, I've tried explosives on the diglet before. That did not work either. Rocks aren't placeable. What are? Do I need gems or something? Clay? Like, nothing I've tried to place... Oh, it has to be like a decoration or something that is placeable that, you know, isn't a... Okay, so it has to be a placeable object.
Oh,
That happens
Puchimu's
to be.
also saying both of our sense of humor is part of why your comic is so awesome. Thank you so much. I'm really glad
Gotcha.
that you enjoy it.
All right.
It's very nice of you to say.
Damn it, I'm doing this, and then I'm getting at least the other one. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll get the other one.
I'm gonna
unlocked
put my
later.
character to bed because it's already 11:40. You should probably get back if you can.
Yeah.
Do you have a farm totem? And I go
do
back into my
farm
house and I see all of the sea urchins wearing hats. It's just so cool.
How many did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 sea urchins wearing 4 different hats now. In my aquariums in my house, and just they're so fun. I mean, yes, it is a feature of this game that if you put a sea urchin in an aquarium and then give it a hat, it will wear the hat, and it's adorable.
That was a misclick. I did not mean to axe the diglet, but I guess that happened.
Did you kill the diglet?
He did not seem happy, and then he faded away. So, yeah, I may have killed the diglet. I was trying to interact with him, and I hit tab, and then I clicked, thinking it was going to be an empty slot on the bar, and it was not. So, maybe that can happen again in the future. I don't know if he'll come back.
I hope so. I didn't want to. I
I
cool
suspected
Diglet.
that was probably
I just
the only
wanted
way
to
to
be
do
his
that.
friend.
I don't know how many we got out of that. I thought we already had 13 walnuts. And I saw a walnut show up. I saw the walnut thing in the top left-hand corner update. So we should have gotten a new one out of that. However, I didn't see the number increment. It's okay. That's supposed to happen. All right. So real quick here. Is it up here? I think it's all in the same area. No. To the... I'm in the jungle, right? No. What?
Sorry,
Where's
Raz.
Foxy's Miranda right? Diglet population now 0.
Diglet population 0.
Oh, that's right. And somebody said,
Murder.
talk to the parrot in here.
Fox, do you know your Miranda rights?
Oh, I will give you a pepper. Murder. Eat hot. Oh, he's asleep. It's the bird asleep.
What's funny is I'm reading all of these things not being like murder. I'm reading everybody's chats as just being like, murder! Like the most cheerful way you can say it. Like, murder! So...
Harper, I set it so that it has to be 100 to actually read it because it was
Oh,
getting
I
a little
was hoping the
spammy
voice
for
would say
everybody
it.
doing the penny chat.
Well, then I'll say it again. Murder!
Didn't we? Oh, that's right. Did you slingshot the lemur?
Maybe don't, clip that particular
Murder?
part of it for like future job interviews. Just murder! Yay! um,
All right. Now we can open up this area, and it should give us more access. Or do we want to wait?
yes, open up the sleep cabin if you can, especially...
I can't. It requires 20. We have
Oh.
13. 10 will get us to another portion of the island, though. So we will clearly get more over there,
I think so,
And-
yeah.
but I don't know if... I mean, ultimately, one way or another, we would get 20.
Go for it.
Okay.
We also have, the cheat in our back pocket of being able to pause time, which you're doing now. So, yeah.
Repair bridge. Foxes ask parrots to fix the bridge near the... Local fox.
You're welcome!
What the hell is that noise? Oh, that's them trying to get out of there. Okay. So that is repaired. I'm going to head back. Hang on, buddy. We'll get you on Friday. And
Hang in there, pal.
There's probably going to be stuff up here that
Oh,
can
yeah.
get us over to those walnuts.
Absolutely.
Anyone there? No, it's nobody.
We're going to bring bombs with us next time to break that open.
Although I am going to... I got a snake skull. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
That was not what I wanted to do.
Can I make it a necklace?
I don't know.
That's cool.
Bone fragments. Fossilized leg. How many of these am I getting? Okay, because these will respawn.
Finding all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, these will respawn, so I'm going to
You
dig
think
through
they will?
these. Well, in the past, everything is at least
Right,
like in the
that's
next
fair.
season.
That's fair. I'm not gonna fuss at you. But I am gonna give you shit.
For the rocks, that's fine. That's expected. Oh, is this another? Oh, wait, why couldn't I go over here before? What is this? Oh, now I have it unlocked, so I can take the Parrot Express from this side. Well, that's kind of... I should have been able to get here before. The parrots were holding out on us. We could have been expressing our way all the way over here without having to give them... They were trying to get another 10 walnuts out of us.
Maybe the
Let's see
parrots
how
were
it
just
is.
tired of you expressing yourself so much. They were
Is
like,
this a
shut up,
snapshot?
dude.
Fine, I will eat a grape. A golden grape. And then probably dig up something entirely new that I will not be able to pick up, and I will have to... What the hell are those?
Oh, that's wild bait.
Oh, I suppose you would like some of that, huh?
It is good stuff.
Well, I will throw out some clay that I somehow get money for. And now I can hop onto the Parrot Express, head back, and... Oh, and that's right, people have said that we can get... Oh, there's another one. So many worms. I'm stuck. Yeah, but you've been stuck for a while, pal. I'm sure you can hold on a little bit longer. Oh. Yeah, there's another one up there. Back to the docks. Menus.
Yeah,
Expectedly.
I'm starting to...
It's okay. Don't need to bring it up. We'll head back. I'll unpause time.
I'm
Turn
awake.
to Stardew Valley. Yes. And then, oh, you know what I never did look up was how to craft the farm totems. Hardwood, honey, and fiber. That honey's going to be the problematic part. We're gonna have
Right,
to
so we
build
just
some
need
of
more
those.
bee houses.
Because, yeah, the honey, what is it? The honey seems to show up like once a week, if that.
I like the chat has moved to talking about Jurassic Park. And then it didn't take very long to move into, wait, Hemrassic Park. Hamsters. I don't know that they would be hamsters specifically, but there are some interesting examples of extinct rodents. Look, in our modern world, just counting animals that actually exist today, 1 in 6 mammals is a rodent of some kind. Rodents are really notable for their survivability. So, yes, there are a great number of extinct rodents that would have been around with the dinosaurs as well, or at least very quickly after the dinosaurs. One of the highlights of Order Rodentia is just how adaptable and how much they are specialized
survive,
for survivability. I like rodents.
I mean, didn't everything sort of, all mammals sort of evolved out of them, didn't they? Because it was the only thing that really survived.
It was sort of a, I mean, well, yeah, it was a combination, I think, and don't quote me on this because I'm not a biologist. Very early mammals sort of evolved quickly into, I think, lemurs, something else, and rodents. Or at least rodent-adjacent animals. It's actually only within the last couple of decades that rodents have been differentiated from rabbits, lagomorphs. And like the line they drew in the sand was that rodents have continuously growing teeth that have to be worn down versus lagomorphs don't have that. So it's all in the teeth. Anyway.
Would you mind doing me a favor and reopening your journal? Not at all. Sorry for missing that. I was trying to go through and do my inventory management, which is something I really should be doing like before the stream starts. That's what I need to start getting in the habit of doing is as we're setting everything up.
Great about paying attention to the journal, so no, this is great.
But yeah, we have the soldier's star, which is the star fruit, the aquatic research. I have to turn the puffer fish back into Demetrius. Pierre's notice, which is, well, not the albacore. What did Pierre want? Sashimi, that was it. The cryptic note, which is the level 100 of the skull cavern, and 10 beets. Do we get beet seeds? And put them in his fridge.
I know that beets are a year 2 fruit. Or a year 2 crop. I don't remember if they are. I think they're fall.
Oh, you need to finish the soldier's star for the wizard podium. Gotcha.
Oh, okay. Well, that and other things, but yeah, all right.
Do we have starfruit? I don't think we do.
I swear we had a couple growing in the
they just take a really long time to produce.
Yeah, they take like an entire season. But also take a look at our seeds and see if we have any starfruit seeds.
Yes, we have 8.
You know what? Go ahead and plant those, because I know we've got room in the greenhouse. Go ahead and drop those into the greenhouse before you go to bed tonight.
That's true. That'll do. Why can't I move? Oh, crap, because I didn't pause time. Well, that'll end it for today.
Oh, no! Oh!
Fox is passed out. It's okay. Wait.
Oh, no!
Do they take a percentage of your money? Or do they just take a certain amount of money? I guess we'll find out here in a second.
They take a certain amount, I think. I mean, we're going to find out, but... Oh,
Day 20 of summer.
Oh, no,
Year 2.
no. Oh, goodness.
I mean, it's not like we can't make tons more money.
Okay, yeah, like, I'm not...
Yeah, we still have over like 300. Wait, I didn't even get... Oh, because I passed out in the farm and I have a wife, maybe she hauled me into bed because I'm not getting a... No, it's right. It
You'll
becomes
get
mail.
your mail, yeah.
All right, let's go find out. Yeah, all right,
Pause
we got
time.
mail. Pausing time.
Because I can't do another day tonight.
Leia's actually already up there doing stuff. Yeah, Linus again. You're lucky I found you last night. You were unconscious and someone was searching your pockets. I have no idea how much money they took, but they ran away as soon as I approached. Be more careful. Well, they didn't take very much because I'm still...
Yeah, but hey, good looking out, Linus. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Linus is a good dude. All right.
So...
Well, hey, Thanks for,
Yeah, we went a little bit longer tonight, which is good because we almost didn't go at all. I hope everybody enjoyed
thank you guys so much for joining us.
the festive
Fox,
Hawaiian
thank you for,
shirts. Given our tropical endeavors, we'll be endeavoring to do more. It's going to be interesting to see how far we can get through the volcano now that it has like interesting pathways. I think the watering cans, I'm going to guess they want you to bring multiple watering cans and use those to more quickly get through since you can't use any type of stairs. Or you can't
I'm gonna write
make
myself
stairs.
a note to check.
Oh, and I guess
I should probably upgrade some of my tools. I think Clint is still holding on to my axe, which is why I don't have it.
I mean, we should both be doing that, but yeah. So, thank you all for joining us very much. As always, I am Fox Keegan.
I'm Mandy Seley.
This has been a Curtailed production. Join us all on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and we will go ahead and see if we can't free that person that's trapped behind that wall in the tropical paradise.
They'll be
See if
fine.
we can't get some more
That'll be fine.
walnuts out of that and try to unlock I'm assuming our sleeping hut, not our farm, our sleeping hut over there, and see if the hops are there year round now. So good night, everybody. Thanks again for joining us.